Hello, welcome to the Info Pit. I'm here with my co-host, Absolute.
Hi, I'm Absolute, a full-time student by day and streamer by night, along with being a coach on the side.
And I'm your host, Fluffy XC. I'm a full-time tech engineering student and first commander of Degree. For everybody that's in DI. If you're not, it doesn't really mean much. Alright, so, as always, we're here with the Info Pit.
How's everyone doing today? Ooh, got poked. Ooh, woo.
Ooh, yeah.
Epic dab room. Alright, that is the opening chat messages for this episode. Seems pretty fitting, to be honest.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll take those. Alright. So, Fluffy, how you been doing, man? Pro audience, how you been doing? What you been up to?
I have been playing a lot of Stoneheart.
A lot of Stoneheart.
A lot of Stoneheart.
Ah.
Maybe even with some people who are in chat. Yeah, I was playing with Ion. We had fun, actually.
Wow, you are botting out in your voice. Bless you.
Warning, by the way, when you open the first link, there's a video, and it will blow your ears out.
Yep, which is why we mute the site. Alright, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the first story of the day.
And, of course...
One I so lovingly titled...
That link, dudes.
One I so lovingly titled, Kustko would be proud. Was it the Shepherd one? I didn't know there was a Shepherd one.
I think he might be talking... I have a Metal TV clip that has Shepherd yelling in the background at the very beginning of it.
I don't do that very often.
She's just... No, but she's just screeching in the background of this.
Grab Brave Destroy Ears. That's usual.
So,
that's
also,
pretty normal.
Yeah, also that one.
Alright, let's go ahead and go over the story for this week. Man uses stuffed alpaca to slow down drivers speeding on residential roads.
So, yeah, go ahead.
This is the resident Florida man for this week, but it's a wholesome Florida man. If the Florida man's actions are any indication, maybe stuffed animals aren't just for fairs or to give as Valentine's Day gifts. Us, for instance, he's great. I'm not exactly giant, but I love him. Bruce Felker is using a stuffed alpaca to get drivers to slow down, and it appears to be working. Felker said he lives on a residential road where there are lots of children, and he wants drivers to slow down and drive the speed limit. If it slows them down and they get the point, that's what counts, Felker said. The giant stuffed alpaca, which many believe is a giraffe, and they are wrong, it is an alpaca, is holding a 30-mile-per-hour sign beside the road. Felker says that it stands out and forces drivers to ease up on the gas pedal. Very wholesome.
I mean, yeah,
Florida
that's
man
actually
week.
like a pretty good idea, though, actually, you know? And I agree with Cap. That would be very interesting to see on stream. Also,
Bada?
Cap, I'm sorry. I need to, like, I need to dethrone you as a, you know, second highest cheerer. I've got to dethrone you on there. Yeah.
Give it a DS smile. Alright, that's it for the Florida man. Didn't want to get anything off. We've been saying all the negative impacts of the Florida man stories for a while now, but let's put the true superhero of giant stuffed animals in the light.
There you go.
Nice. There ain't been nothing cap off. Oof.
All I wanted to do is just...
Thanks, Fluffy XC, for 300 bits. Wow, what a nerd.
Wow. Yeah.
What a nerd.
Nerd, dude.
Dude, what a nerd.
I don't know. Don't know who that guy is.
Alright, go and move on to the second funny...
commercial!
Why is it doing it at 10s?
Pog.
What's happening there? Oh, I got... Oof. What is happening with commercials? Anyone...
I have no idea.
Know? Ow!
Why is it doing it 30
Thanks, Cap, for the 125 bits, man. I really do appreciate it. Oh, wow, we have the voice reader. Cool.
Oh, Pog.
I don't know.
Strange.
Alright, I think it should be cleared up already.
Yeah, it's a 30-second commercial. I mean, it's better than saying 180 and then running a 30-second, which is what it was doing,
true,
so.
but I think we should be good then? Been throughout 30 seconds?
I guess. We have anybody in chat who wasn't subbed? Cap, actually. You cheered, but you can't sub.
He's a 6-month subscriber.
No, wait, what? Oh, I forgot the 6-month subscriber is just a the Twitch crusher. Nightbot. Is there any non-subs in chat? Can kind of clear it up for us and say that, hey, we are actually, you know.
I'm just going to go ahead and assume because it has been over 30 seconds.
Yeah. I don't see any non-subs anyways, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways, let's go look at it. For the second article this week, we have a little bit of more crime-related story, as these tend to be. Suspect who fled police patrol is caught dangling by his underwear on 6-foot fence.
Wow.
I like this one.
Wow.
A lot.
What?
Police have caught him. What? You want to start the questions off early?
Yeah, honestly, because that's just confusing. Like, okay, how did he get in that predicament? What like, was he climbing a fence? Was it like movie style where he tried to climb the fence? The next thing you know, it's just like, oh, fell, and you know.
I mean, it
Hung
would
by your
seem that
underwear.
way.
Like, it just like, was he upside down? Was he okay?
The article title for this one, for everyone who's interested, was caught by the seam of his pants. Or, yeah, caught by the seam of his pants. Alright, police have caught up with the suspect found dangling upside down by his underwear on a 6-foot-high fence in Adelaide overnight.
Jesus.
The man was arrested by police at Findon in Adelaide's west after a report of someone smashing windows at a house under construction. Police said they were called to Trimmer Parade just before 3 a.m. this morning after a witness had yelled out at the suspect, causing him to run away. The suspect was spotted by police nearby, but he ran off when the patrols approached. They lost sight of him, but soon found him dangling upside down from a 6-foot fence by his underwear after he became caught while trying to jump the fence, Senior Constable Matt Brown told ABC Radio Adelaide. So one day you're going to get caught with your pants down, and today was that man's day.
Okay, I did not go on a date with that man.
You did. That is true.
No,
that's official.
Not go on a date with that man.
That is the canon lore.
I just I can't
That is canon.
Well, I get the goal. I get the goal. He was trying to run. He wanted to get away. Right? Like, okay, goal. But couldn't you execute a little better?
I mean, that's like saying, hey, jump a fence better, forehead. Sure,
Yeah, like,
probably could.
I mean, like,
he couldn't
jump the fence, obviously. It was 6 foot tall, so, like, you know, he had to climb and then get over. Was he, like, a belt would have helped, maybe?
When's the wedding?
No, not happening.
Yes.
But, like, did he not have a...
Oh, it says info dump.
Something.
Always forget something.
Actually, just something. It's fine. We've got
it's
so
basically
many
the info dump.
slides for it and shit.
Alright. That was story time. That's it for story time this week. A wholesome story settled down after a literal crime story of someone being caught by the seam of their pants, because I found it funnier than I should have. Alright. Going on to the next part, as always, will be our hot games of the week. Gotta go. Alright, Cap. See you later, man. Thanks again for the bits, bud.
Peace. Yeah, thanks for the bits.
Alright. So, many of our viewers here today will be, of course, part of D3, or Division 3 of NDI, if that means anyone who's not in there tonight. But as we all know, Baptiste released this week on the PTR, or Public Test Region, on the Overwatch servers.
That is Baptiste's link right there. You can see him. He's pretty beautiful.
With a roster of only 30 heroes right now, Overwatch is still in a major growth phase when it comes to actually viewing their hero growths and heroes as a whole. So when a new hero comes out, it's a little bit of big news for the game. We wanted to go ahead and show off the page here. Info box 2. There we go. Alright, go ahead and show off the page. Overwatch is a nice little page here, and I really wanted to highlight this. It shows off each individual ability, how it works. Also shows off key abilities like his passive, the Exo Boost, which allow him to jump. Has nice little modifiers and tells you a little bit about his story or his overview. Jean-Baptiste Augustine, age 36, occupation combat medic. Base of operation Tortuga, Haiti, formerly. Affiliation Caribbean Coalition, formerly. And Talon, formerly. Elite combat medic and ex-Talon operative, Baptiste now uses his skill to help those whose life have been impacted by war. It's a little bit of a hero there for you. But that was
like
it.
He's like an anti-hero, sort of.
I mean, he now apparently fights for the good guys and heals people, so I don't know. Much of an anti-hero as Tracer is, who also kills people.
Talking DI3 to... honestly, yeah, that's DI3 language right there.
Yeah. Yesent LaCroix. Wisent.
Yesent LaCroix.
Yesent.
That's it.
Alright, that's all we got. I want to show off there. Just the new hero release can be bigger for those who, of course, follow Overwatch, and those within D3 who we know often come here. But just want that to be known for out. Yeah. Next hot game this week is a little bit of a hot release right now. The Division 2 Open Beta launched this past week, and is currently on its second to last day.
So, have you gotten a chance to really look at this?
I have.
I was gonna say you probably have, because like you wouldn't have put it up there if you hadn't, you know. So this is the thing about that though. What do you think of it so far?
Honestly, unless they fix the open world issues that they had from the first game, which I wasn't too clear about, given the beta's limited view, you're just gonna have the same issues that the first one did. Not enough to do. Really cool kind of mechanics going into it, but the upgrade system wasn't fully fleshed out simply because of the limited space you were in. Along with some of the other issues being in the fact that it just doesn't feel satisfying when you get a headshot on an enemy that's not wearing a helmet and he lives. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'll agree with that. It's one of those,
You mutated, man.
basically. It's the gunplay in the game wasn't always the thing that felt the best to me in general. In Division 1. Division 2, I haven't really got a chance to, and I don't really want to spoil myself too much because I am getting that game and I'm going to play it, at least a little bit. Like, I'm gonna give it a chance, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, the thing is, Division 1, I got it, and it was honestly just a letdown for me. The gunplay didn't feel very good. The open world issues were issues for sure. Like that, they just like, I don't know. It didn't feel like an open world. The atmosphere and everything was just kind of the same.
It felt like they were trying to shove a Call of Duty corner shooter into an open world, but forgot the whole open world part, and just said you can walk from A to B real nicely.
Mm-hmm.
And you could.
It's like, oh, it's open world because
That's it.
You can walk from here to here and like not have to go on a certain path.
And give it there were like mobs that spawned, but they were just either awkwardly placed or just were too high or too low to ever meet a real skill gap because it wasn't truly sectioned off. Given basically the exploration part was built like an MMO, where you had multiple types of areas with different levels, ranges of enemies, each having some unique sort of specialization with the backgrounds or the places they're in. You know, classic WoW. Yeah, you have the enemies there that, oh, this is here, so they're gonna be there, all that sort of stuff with the levels and everything else. But because of how close spaced the areas actually were, any exploration of it was either you're gonna find enemies that are just too low for you and therefore won't be good for grinding or fun playing with your friends through missions, and the missions themselves weren't fully fleshed out either. Or you're gonna have enemies which are too difficult to go at without a full squad of 4 friends that you know can do this and aren't very fun otherwise, because you have to be tactically committed to defeating these, which have little reward when looting was so.
It's kind of like Destiny's
useless.
raids.
It was a lot like Destiny. Destiny's one's later raids and this Destiny 2's raids overall, just kind of.
Yeah,
disappointing.
It was a very team-based thing, and if you didn't have that team that you knew could actually like squad up and go in,
squad up. Squad.
You're just not doing anything.
Crab squad.
You know? Squad. Crab
Crab
squad.
squad.
Crab squad.
Sorry, I still love the scrap beans.
They're not gonna die.
I mean, they're gonna die eventually. This is 2K19. What's the lifespan of a meme? All right.
About 5
but
months.
Some of the hope for the game, though, is that they have improved a lot of the upgrade mechanics, being more centralized, of course, still on some of those location-based things, but also showing the fact that they can be explored in other areas, and they're actually more inventive about them this time. Like, on the page here, you can see multiple videos, and go ahead and relink page for anyone who doesn't see this again, but you can see many videos of people who've gotten open to the private beta before the initial open beta was released, and we see things like a nice little rolling exploder ball you can just roll out, and it like travels with enemies and like follows them around before exploding. Just fun stuff like that. They seem to have at least a wider variation of what you can do with them and what ones you can have access to now. Might breathe a little bit more life into this game, but I just don't see it having enough replay valuable. Oh wait, wow.
Replayability. Yeah.
Replayability to actually be worth it. I'll just leave this here. Easy. Or I don't know that one. Wow. I feel inadequate.
Oh, another commercial.
What the heck?
Dude.
What is that? Is it doing it every 10 minutes now?
What the hell?
I think we're just gonna have to continue.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to like go through it and everything. And those with commercial, like, it's 30-second commercials, which is good, but like it's only 6:20 now.
Yeah, I think it's just doing every 10 minutes, 30 seconds.
We've been going for 20 minutes, and it's just like, yeah.
So it's gonna be 30 seconds every 10 minutes. I guess instead of jam packing it. All right, dabs on the commercials.
Dab on commercials.
Anyway, after degrading myself.
After degrading myself.
But we do see a wider variation of those things. But the replayability value of The Division, well, I don't see it being any further than the first one had. But who knows?
I hope it does, though.
There are a couple of easy fixes that I could say that they could do before they actually launch it. Let's, for instance, talk about the actual features of having the upgrade system done right, maybe in this time.
Yeah.
Where the upgrade system last time was done very linearly, you had to find the exact right resources from every single area. This streamlines it with just a simple, like, single coin base or simply area-based coins, which you can kind of pick up more easily, and it's more easy to explore the abilities with it, so you can actually have some more fun. Yeah. Pretty much the same bullet sponge. Yeah, we were talking about that. I don't know. A gun game where you can't shoot someone in the head and make it like face cam's frozen, it might be on his. It shouldn't be overall. Let me double check. No, we're good. I think it's just yours
reload
as
your
well.
page.
Elsuter, it might just be an issue either with Twitch or we might just have bad luck with Flubby's cam.
Okay. If we have bad luck with my cam today, just make memes out of it.
Yeah, that's what we always do usually.
Yeah, it's how we cope.
But any game where you have to have gun in your hand and you shoot, as I said before, if you can't shoot somebody in the head and have them at least get mostly dead, I just don't find that satisfying, you know? But that may not be my type of thing. I know a lot of people are excited. What a game. Borderlands?
There is a game... No, there is a game that has that where, like, you'll shoot them in the head. And the thing is, if you shoot them in the head and they don't take a lot of damage, either they're impervious to, in this game it would be arrows, or they're just way too high level for you. And that is Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
For the first edition, there is a lot less bullet spongy. This one is a lot less bullet spongy, but we've only seen the really early levels. Smug. Yeah. Wow, I don't know why I keep saying QT. Smug, you're my son. I don't know. All right. But back to the set.
I don't know who your son is, dude. But like, that's the thing.
But no, But here's the thing, though. Like, we've just seen the open beta for like, and I've gotten to play this once, and it was because I was looking at somewhere else, and I didn't get to download it home.
I just don't want to spoil myself yet.
But you know? It was a lot less spoiled, yes. But that was when you were accurately leveled, when you were accurately doing everything else. And in an RPG game, we have to accept that that's just not always going to be the case. That kind of thing isn't to have real meaning when we move on to the later levels, when things are going to have to be in order for the difficulty to actually increase, at least by what they've shown for the combat to progress.
Yeah.
Not saying they couldn't fix it. Who knows? Maybe they have something like let's think about Borderlands elemental damages, or like the use of slag and other things to add extra variance into the gameplay, so it's not just killing the same enemies over and over with different skins on. Just like Borderlands model of the RPG gun game, or FPS. Well, I don't know if I'm saying gun game, but the RPG FPS is a model that works simply because it had the variance there to back it. And I'm worried that with the Division 2, they still haven't added enough of that variance to make it truly interesting. Not to say they won't, or they haven't, because we've only seen the beta, and the beta, of course, has limited access to levels and everything else. But I'm just saying that we haven't seen it yet.
This is one of my biggest worries with the game is, like, before the game with me was, like, open world. When I hear open world, I think, like, Skyrim open world, you know? You can literally travel anywhere you want to. Whether there's anything out that direction, maybe not, because like the north of Skyrim is this island right off. Where if you look at the lore and everything, that's a specific island with this kind of stuff. You can go all the way to the island.
See that mountain? You can go there.
Yeah, you can go there, but it's like it's untextured and it has nothing there. It's there though.
But it's there. You know?
Like,
you can do it.
Technically open world.
We're not stopping you. We don't advise it, but we're not stopping you.
Yeah, because it's a waste of time. You have to swim all the way there. So it takes literally like half hours to do so. Maybe
but you can do it.
Good idea to do it, but you could do it, and I've done it. So you know, I've wasted my life. That was dark. I've wasted at least 2 hours of my life.
I also did though. I don't know if I think they're. From what I saw, they were going to back away a little bit more from that open world model and keep it slightly more linearly on purpose this time to make sure that you could still go from zone to zone and wander around a bit in the open areas. But it's going to be a little bit more closed off to actually define gameplay, which I think is a good choice.
Yeah, agreed. Bless you.
Thank you. All right.
But
that's all for the Division 2. It looks like it'll be at least more interesting than Division 1, and it seems they did fix a couple things, so I'm interested in that. But other than that, it's Division 1 better. And I think that's okay for a sequel. Maybe I just want too much out of sequels to simply be something new, but it's a stance I stand by just simply because I'm never going to say for the game industry to take a step back. Anyways, going on though, we're going to look at Fluffy's Hot Game of the Week. His suggestion for this week is a game that he's been playing nearly non-stop for the past week, in between doing all his obligations. Stonehearth. Would you want to explain this game real quick?
Okay, so I've taught a couple people how to play this game in literally just the past, like, day. So it's one of those, like, it's not very difficult for me to actually explain it. Oh, it's actually, that actually might have been what I was gonna, yeah, that's what I was gonna link as well, just stonehearth.net. You can learn a little bit from the game there and everything. I've not been playing too much of it Asian. You're crazy.
Yeah, you're right, Asian. You're right.
No, you're not right.
You're right.
No, I've not been playing enough.
You're right.
But, so the game is basically if you were to smash together, like, Minecraft, we'll say, like, SimCity, City Skylines. That's probably a better one. Like, City Skylines, Minecraft, and Civilization.
I kind of want to go show off this video.
And that's what you've got with Stonehearth. Go ahead and show it off.
Alright, it's just the 1 minute 40 seconds video Well, 1 minute more 150, but you know, we're going to go and show those off for you guys. Put this up real quick. So, let me just slide down here. Of course, it always starts off with a small village. Of course, you have the workers, you have the people tending the fields, you have the backgrounds. But I think that, was this the video or was it, I think one of the other ones that showed off. No, this one shows off the game a little bit better. But as you can see here, it's very open to how you can build the buildings. It, of course, has the presets they put things through.
This video is old.
Oh, do you have a better one?
That is not how, like, the building system works anymore.
Oh, do you have a better one? I thought this was...
I don't. If I would have thought about it earlier, I would have, like, recorded some gameplay and, like, put it together myself just to show. But, like, that video is actually decently old.
Stone Hearth. Let me find a video real quick, chat, because I do want to show you too. From what I saw, it looks pretty fun. That was actually very fun.
I absolutely love the game, yeah.
Let's see, the latest
I owned
video...
one of the people I taught how to play the game in the past, like, day.
Let's see videos. I don't see anything past 2018.
There, I know of a YouTuber who has it, just like it's not like a case. You know,
the last one I saw was October.
He's got one that he released yesterday.
Yeah, we don't want to use anyone's personal.
But it's his personal.
Alright, I don't think we can
highly
find
recommend
anyone's.
the YouTuber, though. I mean, you know.
We can find it on Steam. Go ahead and keep talking about it, though.
Yeah. So basically, Homestarth.
Homestarth. Everyone good around the Homestarth.
Yeah. So Stonehearth is basically, like I said, it's a city builder that is voxel based. So if you don't know what voxel based means, dude, it's cute. It's
insert a Minecraft like joke. Cute. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Insert Minecraft joke here.
Yeah.
So that was the title for this article.
The thing is, if you've seen anything like Trove, like the MMORPG Trove, have you seen any of that game, Abs?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I didn't talk with you about this earlier.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
My job is to sass Fluffy. I do it very well.
Is. Yeah, he's very good at this job. But no, so it's like Trove, but not so much MMO. You can have a lobby of max 8 players, and it even warns you once you hit 4 people, like, hey, you might run into some issues. Early on in the development of Stonehearth, they had some really massive issues with, like, the AI of each little Hearthling. That's what your people are called. Each Hearthling, like, they couldn't do anything. Not only could they not do anything, really, their AI was so bugged that, like, it just didn't work out, you know?
Yeah.
They would get stuck. They would build a building, and instead of building the building the norm, like how you should, and to avoid getting stuck, they would, like, say this, you had to build a wall like this. They would build one part of the wall and go all the way to the top of it, and then they'd be stuck at the top of the wall because they couldn't get down. Because they'd build it, like, underneath their feet. And they'd be stuck up there. And there was no way to get them down unless you relaunch the game. So they fixed that issue now, happily.
So I'm just gonna show off some screenshots here from the Twitch as we keep going. Go ahead and keep talking about it, though.
But yeah, so the game is, like, really, really fun. I absolutely love it. It's, yeah, right now I'm looking at trying to see what you're doing, so I'm going to have a little delay on what you're doing as well. There are different professions for each game. Something else that Chili actually kind of compared it to. Chili's the guy that I'm playing with it. Me, Ion, Chili, Ravaged, and Necromaster. Necro's actually on, you know, the ice stream every once in a while.
That's cute.
Another commercial. Wow.
Nice. Wow. It's alright. Just keep talking through it. Don't worry about it.
Jesus. That's crazy, though. But yeah, so we've been playing a lot, and there are different professions, and he compared it to RimWorld. He said it was a lot like RimWorld, just also much different. You have to worry about the morale of your people, so basically like the mental health of them, make sure they're okay. If you're starving them because you're not getting the correct food production, you might not be a great ruler, first off.
Whoa.
Like, second off,
King doesn't feed his people, he's suddenly a bad ruler? Dang, Fluffy.
Toxic, I know. But like, basically, it's like, if they can't, like, if they're not happy, they're not going to work as well. If they're happy, they actually move, the max they can move is 1.5 times faster. And, like, I mean, having people move faster when doing things is incredible. It's like, there's a lot of micromanaging to the game. There's also a massive amount of macromanaging to the game. It doesn't, like, there's a lot of micromanaging that's in RimWorld that's not in this one. Like, when you build a building in RimWorld, you have to build a building and then go to the crafter and queue up all of the crafting materials you need. If you forget one of them, you have to queue it up right after.
That's really annoying.
Stonehearth is nice. Stonehearth, whenever you you basically build the blueprint of a building, and then you click build, and it auto queues to your crafters. So, you know, unless you mess it up and you sell one of those things that it auto-queued, then you'll have to queue it back up again and build it. But, like, if you don't mess up and do that, then, you know, you're good to go. And it just auto-queues it, and you're good. As long as you have the materials to build it, that is, obviously. It'll still auto-queue it, but, like, it'll just sit in queue until it's like, hey, need resources.
Yeah, one of the main issues that I always have with these building builder games is that they just always run so awkwardly for the next movement to movement. Like, you mentioned RimWorld a lot. RimWorld has a lot of the issues where you can, like, say, do this, and it's just like, no! And you're like, why? And it's like, I don't know! And it's like, why? Look, if you're gonna have issues and say something with your UI and not have it explained to the player, it's just not well built in terms of game design, because you need to have the steady flow from one transition to the next for the game to not feel awkward. And that's especially important in city building games, because you need it to feel lifelike. You need to feel real in order for people to be really invested in it. And I don't mean real as in, yes, it is very realistic to have very voxel-based people grow these cubic shapes from plants that grow in a day. No, it's not what I mean.
Yeah.
For it to feel impressionable and relatable for characters and everything like that, you need to have things run smoothly. And when you have it on such a massive scale where you need to care about the people in the populace that you're raising to make the game actually interesting for you, it's incredibly important to have that smoothness there to transition for the movements.
So the only big issue I have with the game when it comes to that kind of stuff is when you're building, if like one thing is wrong, it says, it's like, oh, problem blocks, Hearthlings cannot figure out how to build this. Problem blocks are highlighted in red. Usually it just highlights the entire building.
Nice.
So the good, like, how you get good at this game basically is you learn what the bugs are, how to combat them. But something I will say about this, it has a very small development team working on it. I think it's like maybe up to 12 people now, the dev team working on this game. They've made massive leaps and bounds in the past year, just updating this game and everything. They're getting a lot more dedicated to this game. But, like, it's just, they really do work on it. And last night we were having a lot of issues with the multiplayer. It just crashed for people who weren't the hosts for some reason. So I went onto the forums for Hearthstone, and I was looking through it and everything.
Hearthstone? You went on the store for Hearthstone?
Stonehearth. Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like we're Blizzard boys here.
Right? But so I went on the forums for it, and
I was reading
asking,
Blizzard.
I was like, you know, what's the, you know, I was trying to look for everything. And there was a lot of other people having that issue. And the thing is, there was one person who had posted before me, an hour before me, with the issue. In less than 10 minutes, there was already a dev commenting and helping him out.
All right.
Like, these guys are on their stuff. They really are trying to help. And it's nice because they were talking about, like, maybe it's just
well,
like, they were like, maybe it's
thing.
just a host issue. And they were trying to fix that and everything. And then oftentimes it was a host issue. So we've been trading around hosts, trying to see who's better suited to do it.
Oh man, who knew? Fluffy having an issue as a host, man.
Yeah, actually,
weird around here, right? Both of us, both of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's almost like for 1 week, I'm not gonna actually mess up the titles or something.
Scuffed host, dude.
Scuffed host, dude.
Scuffed host, scuffed stream.
Scuffed stream. Yeah.
That's gonna be one of our titles for our episode, Scuffed stream.
Oh yeah, so. But you mentioned the city building is very... Does it actually flow as well from one action to the next that we were talking about? Because we mentioned that it highlighted the issues of it. But, like, what does it do differently than, let's say, like, Sims that really makes it worth more time?
So,
because Sims always felt very mechanic.
You can choose to build it block by block if you want to, which I really like that aspect. Because you don't have to stick with walls must look like this. Then you can decorate them. No, you can literally build them one by one by one. To me, that's awesome. Because you can design it any way you want. And it's smooth. Like, it's just... It doesn't mess up often. Now, there is a little bit of a, you know, skill gap in learning how to build it, just because, like, there isn't any kind of designing games when you're doing that kind of stuff.
I mean, art is not going to be easy if it's truly art.
Yeah, basically what I was teaching everybody that I played with yesterday and today on how to play the game is I would teach them, first, build your floor. Like, you want to dig out the floor. Like, if you don't do it in this order, pretty much, it can mess up on you. So there is a certain way to do it. The game does kind of tell you this, though. You have to take it in your own interpretation, is the only thing. There is different ways to do specific things, so that's why I like the interpretation part of it. You don't have to do it my way exactly. But you dig out where you want your floor to be. You fill in the floor, basically like a foundation of a house, right? You do that. You build the walls up. You put everything inside
Americans
that
love
you want
building
to put
walls.
inside. Yeah, you want to put everything inside,
Us in Berlin.
and then you roof it, and then you can click done.
Okay.
If you put the roof on before, it can get buggy and make it where it doesn't want you to place. Like, especially if it's a 2-story building. If it's a 2-story building, the issue, like, or any multi-store, like multi-floor building,
Yeah.
you want to build the first floor, put stuff in the first floor. Second floor, put stuff in there. That kind of thing. If you try to build the whole thing, like the framework, and then put stuff in, it'll only allow you to put stuff in the bottom floor.
Oh,
And that's not really
that's
at fault of the game. That's because they don't actually have a multi-building tier system in the game yet. They have
so
said
they
they're trying to get that, but there's so
So you
much.
have to do
like,
it level by level.
yeah, the UI in this game, or the AI, is so complex in the way that they work because there are so many different crafts. Like, there's so much different stuff, as well as there are, I think there's at least 15 different types of mobs that you can encounter. So that part to me is
Strange
also
for a base
pretty...
building game, but also very good exploration.
Well, not really encounter. They raid you. There's a storyline to it as well, actually. So it's got a story. It's got all this. It's
I just imagine there's like just a
does a
goblin in your
lot of
pantry
different
going, "Get raided."
basically, though. But yeah,
Not a
like
fun
it's
raid
got
on Twitch.
it does a lot of different things for just a city building game. Like a lot of different.
I saw there,
things.
we could see them in the video for a very brief second there, that we saw a dungeon system. What was that exactly?
The dungeon system's a little strange, and it's been semi-outdated to the point to where it's at now. The old dungeon system was like there were actual dungeons. You could go and find them and, you know, beat them and get really good loot from it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You can still do that.
Okay.
It's more rare because at the end of the game there's a Titan boss. And like this Titan, yeah. And when I say end game, I mean like it's end game boss level, and then you can continue just building your city. After that, it's just city building. But
Alright.
for each faction, there are 3 different factions you can play on, 3 different maps you can play on.
Okay.
The maps are also randomly generated. It's
That's
just
nice.
like
So you can't
so
have the
there's
same thing. That'd be annoying.
Yeah, you can have some that look very alike, but random generation. You
Okay.
know, that's kind of how it works.
Always add some spice.
Yeah, but so with that kind of stuff, it's like the Northern Alliance is basically they're basically just Nordic, and where they live is the snowy forest. I don't remember what it's actually called in game, but it's, you know, lots of snow, forested area.
Ah, winter's
You
coming.
have Raya's, yeah, you have Raya's children, which are basically like they live in the desert. Well, obviously, the map for them is a desert.
Whoa.
Right?
Wait,
and then
what?
you have the Ascendancy, which is what we were watching on screen and everything. They live in the temperate forest. So all of this stuff, and they all have different perks to them, everything. When I say that some of this stuff got removed from the game because it was too complex, is because when I say it was too complex, I mean like people with like top tier rigs would get to the point where they'd have 25 citizens and their game would start lagging, losing
Wow,
frames
that's
on
annoying.
lowest settings. So it's like, yeah.
They need to
So-
streamline this.
They're working on it. Again, like I said, small dev team. There is some stuff I get frustrated at oftentimes with this game, but at the same time, it's like you have to understand they are working.
Yeah.
And it's good to see progress happening and that they care, but there's only so much that people can do within a certain amount of
This is, from what I can see here, it's about a 4-year not 4-year, but about a 6-year project now since they started in 2013. They certainly do seem committed to it, if nothing else.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah, for sure. They're still making updates and all that kind of stuff to the game. So
We're gonna
basically,
be-
like my anecdote on the game, if you like this kind of game, try it out. I mean, like it is $20, so that's definitely not like it's not like something like Trove. If you were to just go try Trove, it'd be like, oh well, that's free, you know. But this game does have a
Trove
cost
still
to
even
it.
a thing?
But Trove is still a thing, actually. They're updating it constantly at that.
Wait, really?
I haven't played it in a while, but
One
like
second.
it's still a thing. It's on consoles.
No,
now
wait,
as
this wasn't
well.
the game I was thinking about either, was it?
You're not thinking about Trove?
No, it was a different one.
Huh. Which one are you thinking about?
I don't know, but it was really fun. And it had like 5 different classes, and it was, you could like, there was villages you could raid, like villages you can go into, you could also steal their stuff, but that was kind of frowned upon. But
That's I don't know.
Toxic.
If you frown upon it, dude.
Um,
Yeah, honestly, that's toxic.
but we could basically go through, you could have 5 different classes. It didn't really have much depth. It was just going around with like these, either your friends on a multiplayer server or just some randomly spawned ally units. And you could be like a wizard with a nice little voxel based effects and everything. It was all felt very like weighty, and it was very fun, but they just didn't have any depth to it because they never developed it past that point. So I don't know what that was.
Kind of. Maybe I've got it on one of the launchers.
Maybe. I don't, it's a very old game. I don't think so.
Very old? Really?
It's very old. I mean, it's not like very, very old, like 10 years, but at least like 5 or 6 at this point was when I played it.
That's
so it's been a
pretty old,
while.
But I mean, like,
But I don't think it'd be on any. I don't think it was even a Steam launcher. It was a. I know it wasn't on Steam when I was playing it. My brother downloaded it for me and was like, "Hey, look at this cool game. It wasn't even on Steam." And I'm like, "Oh my god, older brother, sure." You know, like an idiot.
Yeah, that's basically how it goes.
But, anyways, that's a topic for another time. Maybe I can find it for next week. I can ask him what it was. But anyone in chat who wants to chime in on what they thought of Stonehearth, we can go and move on to the next topic. Where we will be reading your guys' opinion on it in chat if you want to post it there.
Yeah, and any of the games we're talking about, not just Stonehearth, also, like, obviously, the mass amount of this has been taken up by Stonehearth.
I mean, it's what you've been wanting to talk about, so we went ahead and got to it. It's
just a game that, like, I know a good amount about. I've been playing it for, like, the past 3 or 4 years, so, you know, like...
Too long, but you know.
I've known a lot of the game, and I've seen it go through its, like, phases of changes and everything, so, you know, but...
Alright.
Yeah, even your opinions on like Division 2, anything like that. And if you don't have any opinions, then like that's also fine, because there's not much of an opinion to base off of any of these games yet. Stonehearth you can get a solid one on, just because, like, you know, if you haven't played it, can't really. You can say what you think it looks like, that kind of thing.
I think it looks like that game that I can no longer remember the title of, but hey.
That's fair, yeah. But so then it comes to like Division 2. We can say what we feel about like the beta and everything.
But we just can't say what the game's gonna be like yet.
Yeah, we can't say the actual game, which is always fun with these kind of open beta games, though. Like, it's nice, isn't it?
I mean, it's nice in the fact that it's become a marketing technique that kind of enriches the experience of actually being able to show what promises you can and can't keep with the open beta, especially since they're always so close to release. But at the same time, a lot of companies recently have had issues with creating open betas that didn't truly reflect things, or just did too much in it, so the game's not actually worth it once you get past the first couple hours. I mean, which in that case, if you can't really last even that long, that wasn't really worth it to begin with. But at the same time, it's just a couple projects got ruined by it because they just did it improperly. But overall, it's a nice marketing strategy. Hello Neighbor was wrecked by its early access stuff.
Yeah, its early access was so good and intriguing. Like, it really was. The puzzles were nicely, you know, made, and the game itself was just like, hey, cool.
And then the game came out and they fixed, like,
the game came out and it was like, no, it's not that they fixed little, it's like they made it so overly complicated and confusing. And it's like, it's not even confusing to the point where you can't do the things that you needed to. It's like, you literally didn't know what to do, and the game has no tutorial. It doesn't tell you what to do or anything. It's just like, hey, there's a door over there.
Hey,
and you're like,
what's that door? I don't care.
Yeah,
what's that door though?
It's like, why should I care? And you go behind the door and there's
nothing.
There's nothing. And it's like,
it's an
what
umbrella.
Do you mean? Yeah, it's just an umbrella or like a mannequin or something like that. And you're like, that's useless. Okay, what? And the thing is it's like, it's just, they made the game honestly just pointless before it actually had like defined puzzles that you could go through. And some of them were hard. Some of them were hard to figure out.
But other ones just didn't make sense.
Yeah, but the one, well, that's with like the full release of the game. They just like.
Anyways, we should probably move on though.
Yeah, we can move on. I shouldn't talk about that too much. Yeah,
because it's a bit of an old game at this point, and I didn't enjoy too much of it really. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic, which is gonna be our tech news section with Fluffy's recommendation for this week's tech.
Yes. So my first one, both of these are gonna be from the first, I believe. Yeah. So I really just like for anybody who wants to look at this in their camera freeze.
Oh no, is your star botting out?
Oh, okay, cool.
You're back. You're good.
So anybody who wants to look at this stuff, just in your free time as well, The Verge is actually a pretty good place to look at good tech news. There's a lot of stuff we don't cover because it's political. If you want to see that stuff yourself,
you're welcome to it. We're just not gonna bring that into people's lives.
Don't cover it on there. We can we talk about it off cam oftentimes, but like on stream we won't talk about politics.
It gets uncomfortable for everyone. Anyone, if you are here, our goal is to at least entertain you or provide you with information in a way that makes it a positive impact on your day. We don't want to upset you, even if it would be for pushing maybe an idea or something. Just it's not our place to do that for you.
Yeah. So
at least we don't feel that way.
MIT. A lot of people probably know about MIT.
Man, everyone loves MIT.
Yeah, right.
Good old MIT.
They make a lot of the robot
weird stuff.
Dogs, the backflipping robot, the one that like it looks like a human and kind of does like that and backflip. It's really cool. Don't get me wrong, like they do some amazing things with robotics, like some really amazing things with robotics. So this is just an addition to their robotics program. They made a cheetah. This is actually like a robot that can run pretty fast, which is terrifying, by the way. Let's just talk about that for a second.
1 second, I have to save this GIF.
What is it?
The backflip.
Oh, yeah. So, you can tell in the GIF and everything, backflipping robots is not new. Boston Dynamics, it wasn't MIT, the backflipping robot, that's my bad. Boston Dynamics.
Nice.
Much bigger Atlas robot pulled off the trick in November 2017. Is a long time ago when they pulled it off. That's over a year ago.
Yep.
But the Mini Cheetah is the first four-legged robot to do it, which is almost more impressive. After all, plenty of humans can backflip, but how many dogs do you know that can do the same thing? The answer apparently is a bunch of them, but still, you know, like...
Who doesn't like a backflipping dog?
Basically.
I'd like it on
this is
Facebook
interesting
if I
because
went
it's like,
on Facebook.
it shows... That's true. It shows, like, how far we're actually getting in robotics. They have robots, like, at Boston Dynamics and everything, where it's basically just four-legged robots that will run around and they've got sensors on their face. And they've gotten to the point to where they can actually, like, they'll run into a door and they can detect where the doorknob's at and they can actually open the door and go in. So, as terrifying as that is, again, it's also very, like, it shows that we're getting there, you know? We're getting to a robotics phase where we can do that kind of stuff.
And anyone who says, oh, well, how is that important? When you think about how articulated every single muscle in your body is to simply walk, and how hard that would be to design and program onto a completely new surface made of metal and wires. Now imagine that for a backflip. I can't do a backflip. I'm pretty sure Fluffy can't do a backflip.
No,
so I want you to really think about, well, it's actually very impressive because most humans can't do that. And so the fact that we can understand enough to design a machine that can do it, especially one that's on the smaller end, and do it very... Oh, what's the word? Do it very consistently, as this GIF shows, even on this grassy terrain. After you click on the link, I'm not going to show it off because there's some ad stuff on the side that looks kind of weird. Very weird, in fact. We're not going to mention those. But...
Fair.
It shows here that it's on a grassy terrain, which I can't even do it on flat ground. How am I supposed to do it on a grassy terrain or anything that might have a hole in it? No. But it's very impressive in that way.
But
that's just the...
So that's the...
That is the
that's
cheetah.
A good part of it.
You know, I feel bad, though, because they can't test this thing very well. You know why? It's a cheetah.
Yeah, that's a finger guns moment. Finger guns. That's... okay. But, you know.
I haven't gotten to use that one. I haven't got to use that one since I was like in 5th grade, man. I haven't got to use that one since I was like in 5th grade. It finally came back.
That was too much. That was too much. Honestly, that's like finger guns. Dude.
Yeah, man, I love it. All right, that's out of the way. I can do a backflip. I'm Kuro and Shepard do a backflip. Dang. See, this is Ion. I know that you're better at me than a lot of things, but man, you programmed someone else to do it. I can't even program my bot to do it over here.
Yeah,
it's difficult, man. Hats off to you. All right. After that ultimate finger guns, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic.
That is like massive finger gun.
All right. I looked at this and I said, man, this is dumb. We're going to cover it though.
What the... so we've talked about this last week. We talked about it the week before. And the week before. But, again, foldable phones.
I'm beginning to think that it's not actually that you dislike this, and it's you like it so much that you have to mask that you dislike it.
I dislike it so much.
I don't believe you anymore.
You don't have to believe me. It's like, this is all the news is about. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this is all it is. Everyone is just like, foldable phones, it's so incredible. You know, like, that's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. They're pretty cool. But, like, why? It's 4 weeks in a row, dude.
And apparently, we can. If you go to The Verge, I want to test this. Okay, we're gonna go to The Verge. We're gonna go to, let's see. Let's go to Science. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's just go to the main site, I guess. There's other stuff here, bud. I swear to God. This is about how you can have a phone like that.
In tech.
Samsung is so bad. How can you have a phone like that? All right, that's fair enough. Okay, let's go. Where's tech? Where's tech? Let's go to tech. Not true. All tech. Let's go to the all tech category. Oh, I was browsing this. I was looking for articles. There's other stuff.
Yeah, they're not like super.
I mean, let's talk about the band refund.
Controversial.
Actually, let's take down that brand refund. I want to talk about that actually.
You gonna talk about that now?
No, I mean like later. Actually, I just saw that. I'm like, wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I already have.
You already have it? Oh no, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good then. We're good. Anyways.
What? See, guys, you see how much he trusts me on this?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's almost like you put them in the day of or something, right?
It's shut up. I can't.
All right. Anyways, back to the folding phone cases. This is the folding phone case will look like. It looks like, and I kid you not, to me, it looks like a Pokédex.
It looks like.
And that's it.
Oh my god.
Because you got the little foldable screen that goes into like the screen on the front, and you go back, and it's like the foldable phone in front. It's a Pokédex, but it's a worse Pokédex because it doesn't give me information on magical creatures. It only gives me disappointment in emails.
You can get it. Okay, that's not true. But like, that's like, oh my! I didn't think of that one. Like, that's actually pretty good.
Someone designed a Pokédex one for this. Go ahead and show this off on screen because there's. Never mind, that weird thing in the corner is still there. Weird ad on the right.
It's lurking, dude.
Can't show it off because it's weird. You can go on your own site, but I can't. I don't want to show off that ad because it looks super creepy and suggestive, and we're like, no.
Ooh, yeah.
Really weird. It gives you info on bots. I think Fluffy is on.
Hey, look,
dang! Everyone got on you today,
man. If you go on
man.
Twitter and go.
Everyone's on you.
7, then like you can get info on me anyways. You know.
At the bot 7.
You know what? I mean, yeah. All right, that's happening.
All right, he's gonna go ahead and change that. Talking about the phone case though, phone case companies have already started to figure out what a case looks like for the coming wave of foldable phones. Spigen is one of the first to work out a design, and it's shared mock-ups of 3 products it plans release for Samsung's Galaxy Fold. The cases all share similar designs, with the front covers protecting the top and bottom bezels of a 4.6 side display and a cutout for the triple cam system on the back. There will be 3 models: the Tough Armor, the Ultra Hybrid, and the Thin Fit. These sound like either swimsuits or armor models, and they can't convince me otherwise. All cases will be priced around $20 and largely made out of plastic and silicone materials like PC, TPU, and PU. Wow, I didn't think I stunk that bad. Haha, cheap jokes. While the outside of the cases look relatively familiar, the key addition here is the hinge, which phone case makers haven't had to account for in the past. It seems like every company designing a foldable phone has taken a different approach to the hinge. Huawei Mate X folds outward. Motorola seems to be working on a phone that flips closed. We won't be covering those. Those are in the articles with links to them if you want to look at them. While Samsung has gone for the book-like shape. That uses a hinge with multiple interlocking gears on the inside to fold closed. We don't yet know, wow, exactly how case makers have designed around the mechanics of the hinge, but Spigen's mockups offer a first look at how they're dealing with it, with these cases seemingly just by wrapping around the outside. That's cool and all. It's the same basic phone idea, though, of basically the other covers we've seen for mockups and design plans.
Yeah, it is.
But that's just kind of the first showing of them. Important that we talk about them because apparently this is going to be a thing, no matter how much of a joke it sounds like. And let's be honest, it still sounds like a joke. Don't get us wrong.
It still just sounds so pointless. Like, what is the actual purpose? What is the physical? Why do you need it?
You want a foldable phone? Hey, man, look. You want a foldable phone?
Look, I just want to know why it's needed,
nobody asked for this, but apparently people wanted it. Don't know about that one.
But like.
Why didn't you just go closer to it?
Why?
Hold up, why didn't you just go closer to it? Why'd you?
Cause I'd be down here.
I don't want to do that.
Big brain, nice bud. But yeah, foldable phone. It's still for both of us. Just seems like a stupid idea that was like somebody pitched it at a board meeting. Like people will want this. Nobody's really requested it, but it's there for you. You really do want it. But moving on, though, we're just gonna be done with that because there's not much for that topic. It's a 5th week in a row, I think.
That's like the 5th week in a row. Yeah.
Where we talk about that, so we're just gonna go ahead and close it off.
5th week in a row. Like I can't.
What is with the foldable phones? You know? All right. Anyways, moving on to our industry news, we have a couple of releases we want to cover. Starting off with Kingdom Hearts reveal. Well, we'll talk about other releases, right? But right now we'll start with this one because I love Kingdom Hearts. I still do. I get the 3rd game was a little bit of a could have gone better. It could have gone better. There are a lot of things, but
it could have, but it was okay.
It was a good game still.
Better,
Bless you, by the way.
It was a good game.
It was a good game. It was very, like, got body. Might be the camp, too. I don't know. I'm not watching that part right now. But, back to the game. The Kingdom Hearts game is a series mark that I've always loved. This one felt more like a Disney shove-on of everything, rather than actual exploration of the characters with them as the background, which is what most of the other games were. So it was a little bit like, okay, that's a bit of change. Don't like it very much, but it's there. That's fine. But that goes through.
A quick pace for
really though.
That's
it felt kind of like rushed. But anyways, hopefully this may fix it. With Kingdom Hearts 3 having been out, actually I can read this one on screen for you guys since it doesn't show a weird ad on the side with somebody's ear being done something to. All right. I'm not even kidding. It looked like Hitler's being licked in the ear or something. I didn't want to show it because it looked just really weird. Alright, with Kingdom Hearts 3 having been out a little more than a month now, it's safe to presume that many players have already made their way through the majority of the base game and turning their attention towards post-launch wares. As it so happens, the role-playing game's director, Tetsuya Nomura, I think I said that right actually, wow, recently reiterated that fans will have more content to come, with both free and paid DLC confirmed as currently being developed. According to the recent interview, Nomura revealed that free DLC would likely come to Kingdom Hearts 3 by the way of piecemeal updates once they become completed. Paid DLCs, on their end, is going to provide a much larger amount of content, and the RPG's director stated that it would potentially be grouped together for release at some point before 2019 is over. This method of distribution for both free and paid DLC further supports Nomura's statement that several months ago that there will be no season pass. Pog you. As far as the actual contents are concerned, Kingdom Hearts 3 free DLC, Nomura said a critical mode difficulty level could be included with ought to provide players with a greater challenge. Thank God, it was an easy game. When it comes to the type of content to become in the paid DLC, the RPG's director explained that it would be expansion materials which would most likely expand upon the universe. This narrative-driven content could possibly fill in details on characters that may not have been fully fleshed out in the Square Enix and Disney's crossover title main game. Basically saying, there will be the free DLC, which will basically offer, more critical modes, maybe some more, like, extra bonus content, like materials or certain things to craft, because craftables were a larger thing in this game, especially because the ultimate weapons that you have to normally do a bunch of special missions for, in all the other games, could now be found in a crafting thing by doing a collectathon, which you could end up with having the actual sword and armor by the end of it that you wanted. It didn't have any visual effect other than the sword, of course, because Keyblades always have visuals. Yeah. But it did have a little bit of depth there where it was a little bit of collectathon and a completionist run, which was fun. It's gonna be fun. It's Kingdom Hearts. All the characters are always gonna be fun. The combat is gonna be a little floaty. If you don't like floaty combat, this wasn't a game for you. But for those who actually had an inclination for it in the first place, it's still fun. It's still the Kingdom Hearts combat. Maybe a little bit overblown, but the critical mode should help fix that.
I don't know if I'd say a little overblown. But
I mean, you could literally summon Disney attraction rides, so I'd say overblown at least.
A little, yeah, just a small though,
Just a small bit, when for some reason the Disney shoot ride, what is it called? The one where you're in the carts going around, it's like Buzz Lightyear or something, it's Toy Story. Basically you go around in these little carts shooting with your family. Yeah, it's American. But you go around in these carts and basically get driven around the area and start shooting these, like, what are they called? Like holo displays almost, with targets being shown up onto the screen where you can shoot them with the little railways. I don't remember the actual ride's name, but that's basically a key part of a boss fight for no reason other than they could. And it's really cool, don't get me wrong. It's just also weird and like no backing within the story to happen. And it's just kind of there. So overblown may be a word to use to describe it, but hopefully adding some more difficulty and adding difficulty settings may either sort of put a cap on that and make things more grounded within the story's actual fighting mechanics beyond just that, or simply have a positive impact overall. We can hope, but that'll be it for that. There is no official release date for it yet. It is simply announced that it will be coming eventually. But I'm excited to see that. I love Kingdom Hearts, as I said before, and so I'm a little bit inclined to say I'm excited for it. Alright, moving on to the next topic though. Mark, bless you. Bless you twice. Wow, and actually a bless you this season. Wow, getting weird. Sneeze, and dang it, this freaking article. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of this, Fluffy. Hold up.
I need to see it.
1 second. I can't actually show it to you unless I like link it in Discord somehow. 1 second. Maybe I can just like. This needs to be shown. I don't want to show it to you because it looks so weird. Let me just go ahead and send it to you through this way.
Just reset.
Control V. Yeah, go and look. It's on like the front right, like middle right. It's yeah. You see what I'm talking about? That's the ear thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't know why that's on there.
It's not that great either, actually.
No, none of it's great. But yeah, I'm not showing that off. Anyways,
March or coming in next in March 2019.
Apparently, whatever that is. All right, going on to Microsoft to offer banned refunds, announce end of apps and services. What's up, Yuka?
So,
Schnauzer.
oh hey, dude.
All right, Microsoft has announced today that it plans to kill off its Microsoft Band and Microsoft Health dashboard apps and services on May 31st. The software giant already discontinued its wrist-worn band fitness tracker more than 2 years ago, but the company has kept the band apps running to support existing users. That will now change on May 31st, not March, excuse me, with the back-end service ending and the apps being removed from the Microsoft Store, Google Play, and Apple's App Store. Existing band users will be able to export their data before the end of May, and services powered by the cloud will cease to function in June. Band users should still be able to record daily steps, heart rate, and workout, along with activity data, sleep tracking, and alarm functionality. If a band user resets a device, then it will be impossible to set up the device again, according to Microsoft. Basically, if you have any mess-ups or critical errors, it's done, which I don't like.
Yeah.
But some Microsoft band users will be eligible for a refund from the software giant, though. Microsoft is letting active users who have synced data from a band to the health dashboard between December 1st, 2018 and March 1st, 2019 apply for a refund on their hardware. Basically saying you can't just get a new one and offer a refund for it. No, it's not going to be tricked like that. Surprisingly, Microsoft is offering $79.99 for Band 1 owners and $175 for Band 2 users. If your Microsoft Band is also covered under warranty, the same refund value will be available. Basically saying Microsoft notices that, like, this thing just isn't good. They're not actually getting profit from it. We're going to try to cut their losses now by getting the refunds. But they are actually giving the refunds instead of what a lot of tech companies do, which is just kind of say, it's your fault now.
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
It's kind of sad to see these things kind of go, because it's like, band, it's the same thing as, like, Fitbit, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
Fitbit just got more popular.
There is a much more, like, there is a much bigger giant that took over them and said, hey, look, we did it better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but our app is cleaner.
I wouldn't say giant in that case.
They did it. I think
Microsoft is already a giant. I don't think there's really.
Microsoft's already a giant, but in the field of like the bands and like
I would say that
a
opposing company that showed that they have better technology in that one area.
Yeah.
But I would never say one's giant
better
compared to Microsoft.
That's true. That's true. But they came in. They were just like, "Hey, look, we did it better than you." You know. Then they hurt themselves really badly. Like. It just didn't compare at all, and though it obviously like sucks for Microsoft and just in general, it's also one of those like
it is good on them the fact that they are offering the refunds, though. Like I said, a lot of companies wouldn't, but it shows a lot of business and words disappearing from my head. Wow, Ooh. Whoa. What's the word? Integrity. There we go. Business integrity. Wow, that was a struggle. But it shows a lot of business integrity, the fact that you are discontinuing for the product and actually supporting those that had used it and actually bought into your product, rather than just shutting them off. That shows a bit of integrity there. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
That's about that.
I'm very back and forth on
if you have a band,
band,
once again, from December 1st to March 1st, December 1st, 2018, and March 1st, 2019, make sure you can get your recompense for whatever actions may ensue.
It's past March 1st.
March 1st. No, it's between Health Dashboard between December 1st and March 1st.
It's
yeah.
past.
Yeah, no, but if you got it within then.
Oh.
You forehead. Saying words with absolute. Right. It's always a struggle. That's why it's exciting.
But...
All right.
Wow.
Going on, though.
All right.
It's always a struggle. That's why it's exciting.
Honestly, yeah.
All right. Going on to the next one, though. We have a little bit of a nice little peering into SpaceX going on right now. Wait, no, this isn't SpaceX. This is mixed reality.
Yeah.
I skipped the link, apparently. Wow, I did it for once. This is mixed reality.
Yeah, you skipped.
Wow. Every dog has his day, apparently.
Yeah.
Top paid.
Alright, so mixed reality. Last week we talked about augmented reality headsets that were, well, expensive. $3,500.
Checking for weird. No weird ads. We're good.
I say it doesn't look like any weird ones on this one for me either.
Go ahead and show us them.
But so basically, all right, San Francisco Microsoft is planning to combine smartphones with improved mixed reality. A new patent filed by the company indicates a report said. In the patent, Microsoft is talking about the different input methods that could be leveraged when combined with smartphones to allow users to interact better with the virtual environment. Web portal MSP
Power user.
MS Power User said in the report Thursday. That's an odd name, but like...
Yep, MS Paint.
So, basically, this is the thing. Virtual reality VR experience may allow a user to interact with virtual objects in the experience. Mixed reality is what we were talking about last week, in a way. So, mixed reality is pretty much what you see in sci-fi movies all the time, where their glasses or whatever they've got shows, you know, it shows what's going on in front of you, and you can interact. Also, Cap, I'd love that, personally.
What is this one? What do you say?
He said, can we get Elon Musk to host the Info Pit?
Honestly, if Elon Musk wants to come by to our dainty show and show his ever-living glory as one of the biggest business tycoons in the past 20 years, let him.
Yeah, I have a massive, like, so
I ain't
just
opposing
me on Elon Musk real quick. I am a massive fan of Elon Musk in general.
I ain't
as well
opposing
as,
him.
Like, I have an incredible amount of, you know, respect towards them.
I have respect. Respect that says I ain't getting in his way, ever. He wants to take away my show. Have fun.
To take away the show. He's
take
just
away
like,
the show,
it's
man.
Mine
it's mine now.
No.
All right, Elon. Cool.
Yeah,
have it.
Dude,
I don't care, man.
But, you know, it's one of those, like... He did host Meme Review.
Meme Review. Moon Review? Moo Moo Review. Moo Moo Review. Moo Moo Review. Moo Moo Review.
Alright. Enough of that. But yeah, so it's like where you say you've got glasses that let you see like all the stuff around you laid out on your like your actual layouts you've got in front of you, saying like
think Google Glasses, but actually functioning.
Google Glasses, but actually functioning. Mixed reality would make that something where you can actually be like, okay, cool, well, this hologram right here in front of me that's just laying out on my desk, but not actually laying out on my desk, it's just in my glasses. I can go hands-on with it and actually like move it around and that kind of thing without like special gloves or anything like that. The glasses just do that.
Fixes colorblind for both of you. That's a different set of glasses.
That is a different set of glasses, yes. And honestly, I need them.
Honestly, I would get them if I could ever justify it.
I would love to have them. They're so expensive is the problem. Like
they're like $400 a pop for might work.
Yeah, for like just being able to see the colors.
Review
like,
today. Buying chocolate milk from True Moo. Honestly, if you want to send me some chocolate milk from True Moo, I'd review it for you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
same, actually, yeah,
I'd review it for you, easy.
For sure.
Amazon, ship it to me.
But yeah, like it's
have it integrated.
It's a really interesting thing.
How to explain this? With those types of lenses, Asian, it's not actually the light changing itself. It's the visual effect given to the light by the lenses themselves doing it. You can't reproduce it by simply projecting onto it.
Yeah.
At least not in a common way. It has to be very specialized.
It's much different than that, but
yeah, it's just
I guess at a technical standpoint, you could figure out how to do it.
It would have to do a lot of ad PogChamp. Yeah. How are you getting an ad? What?
Wait. How are you? What? Ad POG? Wait, yeah, what? Okay,
Cap, how are you getting... That shouldn't happen. I guess. Anyways, that's weird. But anyways, yeah, that is not how it works. It could be cool, though. If you were to... I suppose if you used a specialized projector and get the right refraction rates to compensate for it, but it would have to work in time with a real camera work system without any delay to make it not make you motion sick.
Yeah.
Through use.
Well, to be fair, like
whether to do that, you would need to have. You're looking at multiple iterations without accidents. You'd have at least. You'd actually have to basically have a processor entirely running for it.
I mean, not impossible. We did.
No, I said it was running one. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was like, how did you get one? That should happen.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's weird.
Yeah, I was like, oh, God, we have to call someone. We're good, though.
Sub's getting an ad.
It's bad. Yeah, we can get in trouble for that. Don't know how. Feels like we can get in trouble for that.
I don't know. I don't know if we.
Anyways, going back onto it.
Under control. Either way.
What is Smile?
Yeah. So.
Anyway, back to mixed reality phones.
It's
right. We were talking about.
Yeah, mixed reality also has the phones and everything, or phones also have mixed reality. Pokemon
There you
Go is
go.
supposed to be mixed reality kind of thing.
It wasn't.
We know how that went.
To be fair, they did update it.
They did, yeah.
And it actually works
better.
Much better now. Not perfect, mind you, but it works a lot better. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. That's because I'm a weeb at heart, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know if you can technically count.
I don't even watch anime, so I guess I can't really say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you can't really count.
I haven't watched anime in, I think, like 3 years. So nice.
I can't.
Anyways, unless Ruby counts, but that's. Anyways, that's more of an homage.
Like,
back to the focus. Back to focus. Back to focus.
One Punch counts and One
Punch
does.
Well, I guess I did watch that, but like, I don't know. That felt like a comic book.
One Punch, it does, and it's so.
Anyways, I'm a nerd. There we go. I'm a nerd.
For sure.
Hey, Cap, thank you for the 50 bits, bud. Dethroning Fluffy there, Pog.
Cap, look, we're gonna have to like.
Fluffy, as your business advisor.
Again.
Oh wow, that's loud. As your business advisor, I'm gonna tell you to stop. All right.
Oh no, I'm not stopping. I'm winning.
All right. All goes to all goes to DI, not us in this case. Ow.
So there you go.
Ow.
Beat that, Cap.
Dang. All right. Flexing on somebody who didn't need to be flexed on. Pog.
I just had the bits flying around, so you know.
All right. Anyways, back to
I was good.
Back to mixed reality. We're gonna look at. I like the idea of having mixed reality built into your phone, so you can have things like, I don't know, actually having a workforce to where you just don't have to carry around pen and paper anymore, and you can kind of do this on my current notepad. I have a. Show this off real quick. I have a Galaxy S8 Note here. I have a text too, apparently. But I have a Galaxy S8 where I have a pin, and basically it allows it to act as a notepad for my screen. And I enjoy that a lot. I like having that because I write a lot of stuff down because I need to for multiple reasons. Also, my phone's getting hot. What the heck? It's warm in my room. I have the heater going on because it's snowing outside.
Be back, Cap.
We be back, Cap. All right, but back to what we were talking about. But I have that, and that's nice. But I would love to actually like have it project, or at least have some sort of visual cues where I could just use my pen instead to write out something in full, so I'm not working on a small screen. That sounds awesome. I hope there's something like that. Why was there a new initiate system invented? Because the old initiate system had a lot of issues when it comes of actually integrating them into DI, and the processes we have now are better for actually building the community as a whole, because it all feels a lot more personalized now, because it's not so difficult for someone to join in. At least that's my
You
I
have
think.
less than, you have less like hoops.
I'm not leadership though, so don't ask me.
You have less hoops to jump through, so it makes it much easier for you. Like if you want to join and just take a little break, like find a fee, it lets everybody go at their own pace. Some people jump in and immediately get in there, and you know they're like, yeah,
hit the gains, go insane.
And they'll become like in like 2-3 days, they'll immediately just become companion. Sweet, that's awesome. If you want to do that, do that. There are
which is
people who do that in, like, a day.
150, 40 posts, 140,
150 posts,
150 posts. If you can do 150 posts in 3 days, you deserve it.
No, you can though. That's for sure. But yeah, so
Off of
this is the
joining
thing, is
is
it's
what
like,
I'm saying.
Yeah, but like, if you can jump in though and do that, awesome.
Smug.
You at least deserve to get something for it. that's a fucking
Son. He
But
why do I vouch for him? Anyways, that's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah, but then also like there are times where it's like people want to get in and they just want to feel it out slowly at first, like during their first couple months.
You have 50 posts a
Maybe
day?
they'll yeah, Pog, dude.
Nice.
But maybe they'll only get like 5 rep in their first month, if that. You know, they want to feel the community out slowly and see if they really want to be here, or maybe what they just want to do in the community. So this gives you a chance to do so,
man. Peace.
Yeah, it gives you a chance
Totally
to
what
do
he
so without, like, you know, doing something wrong in general. So it just helps, basically. It helps
Anyways,
people go out there
don't
and
know why that
relax.
came up. That is not our area, but that's just our opinion on it. Hi, Aries.
Hello, Aries. I'm not
All
your
right.
dad.
Still not.
It's okay.
But, you know, works out. Anyways, moving on. Next, we have what I was saying, SpaceX!
SpaceX.
All right.
So we were talking
Gives me a
about
start on the program, if you will.
Elon Musk and everything. And we talked about, you know.
I read ISS as ISIS. Already going great for my brain.
Okay.
Woo!
I'll read this one, I guess. So, SpaceX is taking another small step towards sending astronauts into space after launching the Crew Dragon capsule early Saturday morning and successfully docking with the International Space Station. If anybody who doesn't know, the ISS International Space Station is, well, it's a space station everybody is allowed to go on. Not just like, it's not just an American space station, something like that. If you've ever seen the movie WALL-E, you'll know that in that movie, basically a post-apocalyptic world, the world is basically, its entire atmosphere, like the highest atmospheric layer, is surrounded with like dead satellites and everything. Yep. You know what I mean? So we're trying to avoid that real life.
Yep. So we have everyone use the same one.
That does it basically. Yeah, and it's a big one, and it's a very good one, very technologically advanced. Very good, very good.
If you're a weeboo,
but
use the Cowboy Bebop version, and there you go.
Yeah, that's fair too. But yeah, so we're trying to avoid that. And
very
also,
nice. Too.
Like, you know, we're not really sending too many astronauts back into space now to, you know, board the ISS.
Who knew we couldn't justify it
there
without people first understanding the opportunities it gains for us? But you know.
Yeah. So, and it's not finished. No, the ISS is never going to be completed. That's the thing.
The idea of the ISS itself is a continually evolving project. Its singular purpose is to show technological innovation and provide outlets for other things which we can't test on Earth.
Yes.
So it's not going to be every project that's finished.
Yeah. One of the biggest things about that, though, is we've had issues on how to get a lot of people up there at the same time. As you know, generally one, you know, rocket ship has like one, maybe two astronauts on it.
Mm-hmm.
What if we need to send a team up to the ISS to actually, like, you know,
big
get
brain.
a project going? What if we need to do that? We haven't had the technology or funding to do that, basically, which is where SpaceX comes in play, because they just launched the Falcon Heavy last year, right? Wasn't that last year? Falcon Heavy?
You are asking the wrong person about names.
Okay. I believe the Falcon Heavy launched last year. Maybe they did it the year before that. Not sure.
Look it up on stream real quick. Okay. Falcon Heavy, 2018.
2018?
Okay.
So Falcon Heavy is the heaviest rocket that ever launched. Ever. Period. And it carried Elon Musk's personal car in it, which, by the way, was a Tesla Roadster 2020.
Because he's a Tesla guy.
Literally. Well, yeah.
He's literally the Tesla guy.
And I love it. Like, but he is also the one who owns Tesla.
He's literally the Tesla guy, so of course he can have it. I would. Let's be honest. Anyone could. They would.
But so, like, one, Tesla Roadster 2020, literally dream car. I want that car so bad. I want one.
Workout stream win? I don't know, Shibby.
I don't know, dude.
Ask Yogsy. He might do that.
Yeah, ask Yogsy. Give him the challenge. Tell him
Give him the challenge.
Like, donate some.
I imagine you would. Big boy, I like Elon Musk. A lot of people do. He
Wonderful
intimidates
guy.
me.
He
also is really cool.
Hats. The dude sold hats.
Right?
And
10 likes equals 10
if he sold enough hats,
likes
he would sell flamethrowers.
Yes,
and he sold enough hats, and he sold flamethrowers.
Oh,
like, it's so amazing,
dude.
Like, that's one thing I really can...
Nice, Elon Musk.
Elon.
Whoa, big brain. Who knew,
dude? Yeah, for sure. But that's something like I really respect about him in general. Is like he doesn't just say it; he does it.
Which is
so the Falcon Heavy.
Maybe not the greatest idea when it comes to flamethrowers, but
maybe. So the Crew Dragon, also the flamethrowers were like $300.
Yeah, transfer back over to the article now.
Yeah. So basically, the Falcon, or this Crew Dragon, I keep thinking about Falcon Heavy now. The Crew Dragon was something that was meant to say, hey, this is possible. This is, well, we can do it right now. And basically, it sent up a bunch of like dummies and flesh dummies, basically.
No humans are on board, but the capsule isn't empty. Locked within Crew Dragon is a flight dummy nicknamed Ripley, and an anthropomorphic plushie of planet Earth, designed to indicate when the capsule has reached zero gravity. In addition, the capsule carried around 400 pounds of crew supplies and equipment to the ISS to simulate future missions. It's a pog. Hey, thanks for the
Also,
100
its
bits.
Yeah, thanks, dude. So, by the way,
Do
its name was
appreciate, bud.
Ripley.
Yeah, someone thought they were smart.
Yeah, somebody was just like, oh, Alien
Oh,
Isolation.
Alien
this is so
Isolate.
good.
Who
This
remembers
is
that
so
game? Everyone, man, just shut up.
Yeah, yeah. But
Please.
so that's, whatever. Good naming scheme, I guess. But yeah, so that's a
Ellen
really interesting
DeGeneres.
thing to do with them. And
Ellen
we
was a
kind of
top, man.
talked a little bit about Tesla cars in it as well, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up the next topic. That is more of a topic where if you like cars and you're that kind of
Basically,
person,
Fluffy was like, I
you'll
want to
like
talk
this.
about Teslas, and I said, all right, we can
Basically,
talk about Teslas.
I was just like, hey, I need to talk about this.
Hey!
Need to do this.
Another 100 bit from Aries, man. Thank
So-
you so much.
Pop
Kappa.
champ, dude.
I like the
You're
pride
gonna
flag
you're
and then the
gonna
Kappa.
take cap spot soon.
Dang, Aries.
So,
He's rude.
This right here, this article
Need
right
that
here
rep?
is about price cuts on
Yeah.
Tesla's Model S and X.
Rep grinds,
They
man.
get big price cuts, but at the same time, when we say base price cuts, the Model S and X now cost $83,000 and $88,000 respectively.
Realize this
down
is
from
Tesla level
$96,000
price cuts.
before savings. This is Tesla level cuts. It is like they did drop like $10,000,
Yeah.
which is a lot, but at the same time, it dropped $10,000 from 80,000 or from 90,000 to 80,000. Still a lot. of
96 to 88.
money. Yeah, 96 to 88.
I think
So,
that's
like,
right.
Still a lot.
I'm reading
of
this
money.
correctly?
Yeah, I believe so. From 96 to 88
Yeah.
and 96 to 89 because it's two different cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a little expensive.
I love how it models this too, because that makes the long range model just $4,000.
Yeah.
Just Darius,
Well,
that
now
was
we're
200 more
talking
bits,
about-
man. Thank you
when
so
we're
much,
talking
dude.
about ours though, on that hand, like 4,000 isn't all that much when it comes to cars whatsoever. You know, like
I mean, I don't care how
In the
much it
car
is in
market.
reference. I care how
Yeah,
much
it's-
it gonna
it
take
is
in
in
debts. Smile.
yeah, that's fair.
The night at
What
my
are we
country,
talking
so
about?
be nice to
What are you
nice
talking about? We're
podcast to me.
students. No more debt than
Would
that.
be a nice
4,000.
podcast to me. Actually, in the middle of the night at my country, so be a nice podcast to me. I don't know what that means, but we'll try to be nice to you if that's what it's saying. Aries, you're mean.
Probably a nice podcast.
I like how it doesn't even... Captain, that's not how you spell Aries. Close enough, though, bud. Alright, anyways.
Right.
We'll be a
It's
nice
Aries.
podcast.
Aries.
Aries.
Aries, you mean? Aries.
It is Aries' evil cousin, Aries. That's like some 90s level.
That's
That's some 90s level sitcom there, man. Alright, but that is a 4,000 more expensive than the base version, despite having a range that's 65 miles longer and a top speed that's 50 miles per hour faster. If you don't know what that means, basically, it's better all around, and that's only $4,000 when you're dealing with already the tens of thousands, nearly hundreds. So
Aries,
it's a
but
bit of a drop.
French.
Aries, but French. Aries.
Aries, yeah. For
At
sure, dude.
A's. The huge price
Also,
cut by the EV maker comes less than 2 months after it decided to stop manufacturing Model S and Model X with a 75K. Oh.
Kilowatt battery pack. You just
Lep
Scott,
Plexiglass, join the hall. Oh, wait, I said that wrong.
yeah,
Lep
that
Plexiglass,
was-
join the hall of the gods.
Also, there you
I
go.
have to do that every time.
We'll be nice. There's a
Nice.
early sub for you. You're welcome.
No problem, bud.
But-
Always take care of those who are nice enough to make time for us.
For
Anyways,
sure, dude.
with a 75K watt, is that WH's watt? Or is that
Kilowatt.
kilowatt?
Kilowatt.
Why is it?
Yeah.
Why can't it just be like? Anyways, kilowatt, 75 kilowatt battery pack, opting instead to only sell versions with 100K watt. I'm just gonna say 100 kilowatt. I don't know why I'm trying to say the K. It looks better.
Yeah.
Pack. The 75 kilowatt pack can empower the entry level and most affordable version. I love how they're trying to talk about Teslas as affordable
Most of the
versions of the model.
That's
And model X.
comparatively to
45
cars
total.
that they actually
Nice,
compete
Aries.
with and
Pog, you
everything.
man. Thanks for the bits, throw.
Yeah, dude. Pog.
145
So,
bits
the thing
is
is,
Pog.
compared to the cars that actually compare to like the Tesla Model S and X, they are more affordable. You know. Also, you don't ever have to buy gas for them, so that's a big bonus.
But you do have to pay the, charging fee and all that. Wow, Fluffy
That
not
is
impressed.
true.
Lol.
Dude.
Dang, man. Call him out. No, I have to connect my Twitch to the forum. No, I have to connect my Twitch to the forum. Oh, you do that through... I think it's just
Your Twitch
profile
to the
settings.
Yeah.
Just profile settings.
So on your profile settings, you're gonna go to that, and when it says like Twitch name, just put your Twitch URL from like when you go to you right.
Like yours would most likely be twitch.tv/LEPLE Lep Lexiglass. That's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna read it
that'd
as
be
still. But it'd be twitch.tv/leplexiglass for you, man. I can probably show you.
So
I can go ahead and show you this. Well, actually, I don't think
right
it controls any. Yeah, there it is. You can just show it there.
That's it right there.
That's what you're there.
Literally just put that in your not in the description, but in the slot where it says Twitch URL, Twitch name. I don't remember what it says.
But yeah,
put that there.
That is the affordable update to Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
as affordable as Tesla's ever going to be.
That's true.
As affordable as it is. But I'm excited for these next two articles because I did bring this one on. I will admit I am biased. Who knew? But right, it's like I'm human. Big shock.
Dude,
Hold up. I know. Weird, right?
I could never guess that. That's incredible.
Right? I know. So weird. Anyways, back to the 1,000 bits from DI Aries. Thank you very much, man. Wow. Sean's feeling generous.
Dude, you took my spot.
You took his spot. Wow.
That's
Lay
so
friends for
rude.
the plexiglass. Wait.
But also,
what that is? Lay friends for the plexiglass.
That's the bad heart.
Oh, lay plexiglass.
Heart.
Yeah. The plexiglass in French. Nice. But DI Aries, thank you so much for officially taking the second spot away from Fluffy. Ha! Get botted, bot. Anyways, thank you very much, Aries.
I'll take it back.
I'll take it. I have a job. Why is that? Anyways, moving on to the next article. Gearbox is revealing something at PAX East, possibly Borderlands 3. Now, if anyone knows how 3s go... Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They've never actually said they're going to reveal it.
That's true. No,
this one's more DI Aries and the 50 bits. Thank you so much, man.
Dude.
Borderlands 3 poggers. Right, Smug? Oh, man. Gearbox is headed to PAX East later this month. And also, it's doing weird commercials again, so I'm not going to show off anything. PAX East later this month. And as is common for the studio, the company is hosting its own panel. According to the event's description on the PAX East website, the studio will have never-before-seen reveals, exclusives, and surprises, which is obviously cause for speculation. Will the studio finally show Borderlands 3? It's no secret that the game exists. Gearbox confirmed a third installment at PAX East in 2016. And if you peruse our Everything We Know page on the game, that is, of course, the PC Gamers site, you'll note that its publisher, Take-Two, has repeatedly promised a high-profile 2-games title for fall 2019. That's now.
It's a link for
which is
again, by the way,
spring if you're on Australia. So if you're backwards. Of course, that could be BioShock, but then that seems unlikely. And remember, Gearbox uses PAX East, a opportunity to show off Duke Nukem Forever back in 2011. What are you trying to say, Fluffy? They're backwards in their times for seasons. What are you trying to say?
Okay. Wow.
Fluffy?
I was trying to
you want to start something?
Sure,
you trying to start something, Fluffy?
Wow. Yeah, you know what? Let's start something. You want to go?
Hey, TI, Aries, thank you another for the 95 bits, bro. You've been really giving today, man. Just watch an ad. Lol. Meanwhile, 9% of Gearbox is working on Borderlands 3, so if you got your fingers crossed for Duke Nukem Forever 2 or a Battleborn reboot... best joke all day. Anticipated disappointment, I guess. The biggest question is how Borderlands 3 will look in this post-Destiny world. How much will Gearbox inherit from more recent looter shooters? Hopefully nothing, if I'm being honest. I want more honestly, Borderlands content. Dude, I don't want another failed Destiny.
Okay. Borderlands.
Or an Anthem.
So good on Borderlands. Like, they don't... The thing is about Borderlands that does it so well, we were complaining earlier about The Division 1.
We mentioned this. We mentioned Borderlands.
And everything. We mentioned Borderlands. And the thing is, in Borderlands, when you headshot somebody, it's just like what I was talking about with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you headshot them and they don't get hurt badly, then they're above your level and you need to turn around.
You need to run.
Go. Or you need to really be able to, like, abuse the game and, you know, outskill them pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, but by a lot. Basically Dark Souls them.
But the combination of both skill level, art direction, game mechanic and design, area mechanics, so good, everything is just, it culminates into a unique game experience that I hope they are able to redo in a 3, but we don't have too much information on this, which is why it's only, oh, this might happen. And I'm excited still, even if it's just a, this might happen. Grog Nozzle, Rupog.
When they confirmed the game itself, they talked about more about the actual artwork of the game itself, and that's something I would really look up. Y'all are just gonna have to look up 2016 Borderlands 3 reveal for that one.
I can actually just I can show some images for that.
It was like a 2-hour video.
Yeah, but I can just find some images that they showed.
They
off
talked about They talked about how they do their artwork and everything for it. It is so interesting, and honestly, it looks beautiful. Even back then, they were showing off their new engine for the game, and it was a new engine. I just say that because, like, they're probably going to have an even newer engine for it now, 2 years later, 3 years later, fuck. You know, like, 3 years later, they're going to have an even newer engine for it. And that's like, oh, that's so nice, you know?
I don't think I can actually find it.
Rip, dude. But yeah, so I'm really hyped for it. I really hope it does well. So.
Oh yeah, and there's talks of a VR1 going around as rumors for a while, but I still don't think that's gonna be big, sadly. Hey, Diary is running off on those 10 bits. Sure. Thank you so much, dude.
Dude.
Big appreciates. Big appreciation.
Wow. Yeah.
Rounding off at 1700 bits.
Is that why you did that? Just to round yourself off? Because, like, don't blame you.
Respectable.
Yeah, respect.
Alright. We can't find anything to show that off, and I don't think we could. Given how this is a stream thing, you'd have to see it for yourself to truly appreciate how interesting and high resolution it can. It won't be properly sent over a bandwidth like this, because I only run at the cap of Twitch, which isn't actually that high, even compared to YouTube. So, but that's going to be all for the Borderlands. Wow. I'm excited. I hope they reveal it this fall. Please give it to me. Please.
Not only
I want to see it.
I hope it's just like, I hope it's good, man. Like, with all these, like, disappointing reboot releases lately, and the reboot releases...
Insert game here.
And all of the reboot releases that have done really well. Shadow of the Colossus, Kingdom Hearts 3 was good. There were downfalls, but it was good.
It was good.
Like, I will give it that.
I enjoyed it.
I really hope... And those are more remakes.
Those are sequels.
Colossus is a remake, not a
prequels.
Reboot,
how is it? How is it? All right.
Shadow of the Colossus was just a remake of the game. So,
it was just a remake, man. Get over it.
Just a remake of the best game ever.
His favorite game.
My favorite game.
Gonna shoehorn it in. All right.
That one.
Anyways, final article of the week. This week is going to be. I'm sorry, I'm readjusting it. Like, my chair feels off. Is Pokemon Sword and Shield being announced earlier this week with 3 new starters?
About the jokes being made about the name of the names of this game, though.
You can talk about whatever you want. This is literally our podcast.
That's fair. Hey, buddy. So I've seen a lot of jokes about the game that's saying, hey, you know, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, next comes Pokemon Charge Blade and Switch Axe.
Oh yeah, because of the Monster Hunter.
Like,
I don't know.
Like,
I feel like.
I don't know how I feel about the naming scheme. Okay, actually, let me take that back. So, Aegislash, a Pokemon. It's literally just Aegislash. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce anything. You know that.
Hey, 300 more bits from DIR. 2,000 total. Omega lol.
Omega lol, dude, that's incredible.
Thank you.
2,000 total Omega lol.
There you go.
So this is the thing, though. When it comes to that stuff, like, I also saw a meme where it was like Pokemon Sword and Shield announced, and then Aegislash was sitting under it, just like, am I a joke to you?
Am I a joke to you?
Like, dude, they literally have a Pokemon that is a
shield.
Sword and Shield.
Literally a shield, isn't he? Aegislash just says.
Well, he is a shield at first, and he evolves to be a Sword and Shield.
Isn't there a shield Pokemon too? Like literally a shield Pokemon.
Yeah, Aegislash.
No, isn't there? Oh yeah, isn't it? It's
like
just different forms. You're right.
Yeah, he has different. Yeah.
Am I a joke to you?
I'm pretty sure there might be like.
Maybe he's
Pokemon
getting a legendary. Ooh, maybe there's a theory he's getting a legendary thing. I doubt it, but
he's already a
maybe he'll get struck.
Pokemon
maybe he'll get struck.
Battle meta, that kind of thing.
Maybe he'll get struck.
You know, maybe.
He'll get struck.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, these are the three new. These are the 3 new starters. Of course, first there is the grass type Grookey. I really like him. There is Scorbunny. This just seems kind of like a. This looks more like a Digimon ripoff, like more than I think any starter has looked on him for a while.
Does,
this looks like a Digimon ripoff. And then you have Mudkip Beta. And that's about it.
So, okay, let's talk about. I want to say something real quick. I saw another joke where it was like Blaziken.
Yeah, they all don't look so great. I like him, but just because he's a little drummer boy, and on his little reveal, he's like little drumming on things, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'll give you that one. The other two, you got Beta Mudkip and then Digimon Boy, and that's what I see. But I like Grookey. I like him.
Grookey's pretty cool.
He's cute. I'd pet him.
He's not. I don't. He's like a bird and a monkey slapped together, and like it's got the head of Turtwig. That's the thing. Block out the rest of the body. It's literally just got the head of Turtwig, dude. Like, pull up a head of Turtwig. Pull up a head of... That's a terrifying... Yeah.
Give me the head of Turt. No.
Don't you dare. Turtwig's beautiful.
No.
Look at that. Look at the similarities between Turtwig's face and his face. Like...
I don't know. I don't actually think that's that close.
You don't see it?
No. I mean, you have a leaf. Cool. It's a plant type.
Okay.
Scorbunny isn't red enough. I'm gonna... What do you mean isn't red enough? Colors are similar.
Okay, I'm betting Scorbunny is
Electric type
into
man. I wonder what type it might be.
No, it's gonna evolve just into a like
hello there from Sweden.
firefighting.
Greetings from America to Sweden.
Yeah, greetings from
that works out.
Also America
To Sweden. Restate that.
Yeah. But yeah, so like Scorbunny isn't red enough. It's more like I just think he's gonna evolve into another firefighting type.
I think he's gonna be energy, electric, bursting with energy. Maybe.
He's not the Energizer Bunny.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
That's not the Energizer
Yes.
Bunny.
I want this even more now. I want this even more now.
We have to
How long
stop
will we
it
stream?
here,
We are going
okay?
for about another 23 minutes, or however long we can extend this out. But we'll be doing the info dump in here just a few minutes. But I want the Energizer Bunny. Give me the Energizer Bunny.
What moves is he gonna have?
Energizer.
Drummer boy? Like.
What are you talking about, Grookey? That's the drummer boy, dude. You saw it. He can be a drummer. I want grass steel. I want grass steel. I want a heavy metal drummer from Grookey. Yeah, a heavy metal drummer.
Okay.
We're going full in with these. We're going full in with these. And then you just have. He's just gonna be another water ground type because he's Mudkip Beta. But
just another water.
It's a Mudkip Beta. I don't know what you want. I would like the new stars in real.
Last events have. Maybe. I don't know.
I want to. That's why I want the electric fire because we don't have very many electric fire types.
Gen 3 starter.
Sabo reminds me of the Gen 3. Gen 3 starter.
Wasn't that? Wait. Wasn't that? Yeah.
That's Mudkip, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally Mudkip Beta. Let's pull this up real quick.
Yeah.
Put this on the left so you guys can actually see the side by side. Mudkip Beta. Mudkip's extremely weird brother.
Was a thing. Because Torchic
feet
evolved.
Feet. That's the similarity. There you go. That's the similarity.
Yeah, Torchic evolved into Blaziken. Blaziken's the other firefighting.
Sails.
So like Scorbunny, Torchic,
Energizer Bunny's
Sobble,
new attack. Sails.
And what was the other one?
What if his like special? What if it's like his special status? You know, how every Pokemon has a status or a special ability or whatever. Like the floating Pokemons have like float for like Magnemite and all them. What if his just keeps going? And like when he gets on low health, he can like use an electric move to just keep going. The Scorbunny. So he just keeps going and going.
I don't know how
I love this.
That much, you know?
Oh.
Scorbunny looks like his nose is broken. He does, actually. He's just got a little piece of, like...
He got the tape.
He's got a bandage on.
Yeah,
he's just like, dude, I've been through some fights. I've been through some fights. You want to go again?
You want to go get... I got my foot up, ready to kick you. Got my foot.
Yeah, but he also stepped on a nail, so, like, he's got bandage.
Yeah, he got the bandages on his foot, too. He's a very accident-prone one. That's why he's in the middle of the other two, so they can protect him. Except Beta over here. Beta's just surprised. Look at Beta, he's surprised.
Sabble's just sitting there, just like, fuck happened to that guy?
No. It's more like those. Like, here's what's going on. Here's the chill friend, the one that you actually want to talk to. Then there's the weird friend of the other friend of the cheer friend. You're like, oh hey, it's that guy again. And there's just Sobble, who has no idea what's going on, and it's probably you in most situations. That's the relatable one.
He's just sitting there looking around like, the fuck. No, never mind. He's looking around like the fucking John Travolta meme. That's it. Or the GIF. That's it. That's all he is. Yeah, just...
That's Sobble.
That's Sobble.
That's Sobble.
Oh, we do that and it goes to a commercial. Perfect.
His ability let him sit at a desk all day and gain depression. Lower GS
defense gaining attack.
I'd say it lowers his attack and gains
his
defense. No, I'd say it just gains his special defense.
Special defense, special attack.
I don't know about that. It lowers his speed and it lowers his defense, but it raises his special defense because he's just sassy. Yeah. He just becomes sassy and callous from the world.
Well, this is just all we need, though. This is all we need.
Anyways, that's Heavy Metal Drummer, Soccer Boy, and relatable.png for you, everybody. And that's the new stars for Pokemon.
Okay, I'm down with this. Actually, that's beautiful.
Pokemon
the
James
region is what it's called, by the way.
Right, we didn't even talk about the region. I probably should have opened that up. 1 second.
Scroll down and look at the region. This looks like it's literally just a map from like Civ 6 or something.
1 second, let me find the...
Oh my god. It just looks like a Civ 6 map, dude.
Go down a little bit. We can find the... What is this?
Yeah.
That is
That's like war is going on.
I think this is this supposed to be based on like England, or is it? Where is it based in?
Idyllic countryside, contemporary cities, thick forest, craggy snow-covered mountains. It doesn't say.
Luckily, I have Google. Actual no, that's not it. Shield. No, what? What the heck?
It says so. First off, first thing is from Polygon.
I thought it was UK. I know it's from. I think it's from
Pokemon
UK.
Sword and Shield.
Oh,
region
20 bits
based
from
in the
Aries.
UK.
Thank you so much, dude.
No, I'm
Oh,
a
dude.
2. 022.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Nice, but thank you so much for the bits again, man. You mainline gamer do. I don't know.
Countryside and contemporary cities. There's a position
I
of
thought someone
countryside
mentioned it
and
was
very
UK in
industrial-
somewhere.
Yeah, well, no, this article right here. I'm gonna send it in stream. Just catch it there.
Catch it there at the info. Anyways.
Yeah.
Shameless
The
plugging to our
juxtaposition
own
of the
stream. Oh my
countryside
god.
and very industrial revolution-like aesthetic of the cityscapes combined with the overall shape of the map have many fans speculating the Galar region is based on the United Kingdom.
So it is the UK. I was right.
Yeah.
All right. So it is the UK. But anyways, it looks very pretty. It looks very cool at the top.
The sword and shield
But-
motifs, very Knights of the Round Table, would work perfectly with the UK-inspired setting. The appearance of the coal mines, the abundant cottages, and the played accents on the characters' outfits all add to this theory.
Not to mention that it fixes a lot of the issues people had with the most recent iteration, where the lighting would look where the lighting just looks 200 bits from Aries.
2222.
Now I'm a
Now you have
2.
to stay.
222.
Like,
That's a lot of bits, man. Thank you so much,
that is
dude.
a lot of bits.
That's like
actually-
$22.22, in fact.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
right.
Talk
Yeah,
conversion
thanks,
difference. But if we look at here, we see they fixed one of my main issues with the last, which was the Switch game. Then, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah.
They had really
Well,
weird
that was meant to be
lighting
more
there.
addition.
Here's the thing, that's what I'm
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about. The lighting
yeah.
on that was so weird, but compared to this, which has the more darker shadowed lighting, which doesn't look like everything's so plasticky simply due to that lighting, it makes it a
Yeah.
lot better in my opinion. I enjoyed a lot more.
Yeah, that's true. More like 40. Conversion.
More like 40?
He's not good at this thing.
What? 95 bits
95
cost
cost
$1.99. Well, no, it only translates for the actual Twitch streamer. It's $1 per 100 bits. I'm pretty sure. So it looks like it's gonna center around some soccer stuff too, because it is the UK. Look at this. It got the Pokemon trailer going in the background too. Look at this. Look at this boyo. Funny boyo. Whose feet are apparently on fire and might catch flames too. All right, literally catching flames. Very cool.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Then you got,
at all.
oh, apparently Mudkip Beta can go invisible. Creepy.
Mm. Weird to like,
195.
you know?
Apparently he can drum his sticks across the ground to make grass grow, which I find, I don't know. That's weird, but it's alright. It's a Pokemon design, I'll take
That's
it.
Weird.
I like it.
Yeah.
Look at him! He's so cute! Look at him! Look at him! How can you be mad at that? Oh, I like that design. So basically, once again, you have the heavy metal drummer, soccer boy, and relatable.png. Stick with the last one. Imagine Googling in your yard just making all the grass grow. I'd be like, bud, come on, man. Get back in the
Hey,
house.
what are you doing?
There's plants inside. I made plants inside just for you, man. Remember, we talked about this. It's okay. You can have another treat, but just for now, okay? All right. I'd treat the heck out of that thing. That's so cute. Anyways, and it has practical
cute,
use.
yeah.
It's like my favorite kind of pet. Anyways, that'll be it for this week's articles.
Oops.
Why? It has practical use.
That's my kind of pet.
Yeah, I mean, you keep a dog around, like, you keep a larger dog around because it can ward off intruders. You keep a cat around because it can catch rats.
That's fair. That's
Like,
fair.
I'm not a fan of, like, rats and stuff, like, having rats and stuff as pet, or, like, hamsters, simply because it's, like, no practical use.
Well,
Anyways,
you can so like,
get-
say you have a garden.
Better get
of,
that
like,
lawnmower. You
yeah,
right.
Say you've got like a garden of like vegetables, something like that. Like
On and
that
off?
would actually really help.
And on off topic, Fluffy help for Apex Legends. I have such a generic name that all of the alts for my name have been taken. Help me
Even DI Grim is taken? What do
Wow,
you
that's
mean,
hilarious.
dude?
I mean, on
Also,
that
it's
note,
not
let's move
at
on to
Fluffy,
the
it's you have to
info
do
tip.
at FluffyXE _.
Let's go and move on to the
go ahead and
info
move
dump.
to the info dump.
So we
because-
can cover that kind of thing.
For anybody who's new to this and new to what the info pit is, at the very end of every episode we do
Grim.
the
Use
info dump.
Use dour. Basically it's a synonym for grim. Dour.
Okay.
Grim disposition have a dour disposition. If I'm remembering correctly, anyways. Try dour.
Maybe.
Make it gamer style.
Gamer style. Yeah.
Man, it's like you almost might have that or something.
Yeah. So basically, at the end of every episode, we do the info dump. Info dump is where you, as chat, can ask us any question, and if we don't know the answer, we'll go ahead and research it on stream a little bit. It's the info dump where you might have questions or want to talk about things that we didn't plan ahead of time. No matter how ahead of time it was, you know, shot at myself there. You know, I even said I was going to get the articles up early this week.
Maybe did. I was even reminding you.
I did. Yeah, it was like, oh, yeah, yesterday. You're like, get it up, and I was like, I'll do it this.
I'll do that
in the morning. I woke up past noon, by the way, so
nice.
couldn't have done it in the morning, anyways.
I mean, I got the tournament yesterday. But that was fun. By the way, everyone, come to DI's bi-weekly tournaments. Happen every other Saturday, for both EU and NA tournaments.
The Samsung Fold phone.
No more. I hate that topic.
Past 5 episodes. Go to YouTube. Look up the
literally
VODs.
up there.
We've talked about.
There's
it.
a link to our
Literally
YouTube down below. You can
Yeah,
click
there's a link
that,
to our
find
YouTube
those
down
episodes,
below.
and we have talked extensively about those.
Mhm.
I hate that topic now.
Info Pit episode 6543, and I actually don't know if we talked about it on 2.
We didn't. I don't think so anyway.
So 654 and 3, we all talked about them. So just look at the YouTube. You know, do that kind of thing. If you really are interested in it,
if you really want to talk about foldable phones, we also
I
have.
just can't. I can't.
We need to talk about Riptide and send him the archives for these, so he can start adding the articles down below.
That's true.
Talking about that. Talk about put that in the reminders, Fluffy, if you can, since I have to operate the cameras. I like how Fluffy and Absolute look at each other like you're in the same room. I mean, it's just like, hey man, you know. Yeah, that's if we're in the same room, I could do something like.
Yeah, like.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, you can just like reach across.
Get your.
Like, I can't.
Get your articles up. Bam.
We did talk about the Division 2.
Like Mr. Grimm or something. Oh, Mr. Grimm. I like it. I like it.
Right,
Eisen Hunter, you're on the right. Right track. Right track. Try Yesent LaCroix. Is that taken? That can't be taken. Okay. That can't be taken. If that's taken, I'm disappointed.
If that's not taken, you have to have it.
You have to have it. Like, because that's perfectly you.
Period. Yeah.
Ah, shivers.
Haven't tried it? Try it. Do it.
Yeah, man, try that. Yes, boys, get a studio.
I would love to.
Hey, man, we ever passed like
he's in Texas. I'm in North Carolina.
I'm in
Oklahoma.
Texas. Ah!
You're above. You're Texas's hat.
Yeah, still means I would look better than base Texas. Take that. Why do I can do yes?
That's Shepard. That's how it happens. You know this.
Because you and Grimm showed up at the same time. Don't want to tell you, man.
Yeah. I mean, like, if Grimm's here, it's all about Yes and LaCroix.
It's all about Yes and LaCroix. Can we show off? Is the meme from Shepard safe for work? Would you say about
which one?
The DI memes on pseudo server about D3? Because I want to kind of show that off. Because I like that one.
Give me a second and see.
Just don't double check that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna open it.
Don't go in edgy memes.
Just go ahead and check DI memes. Make sure because I think that was safe.
Which one? We've talked about we've had a lot of memes go through.
No, it was the most recent one in DI memes. About what everyone is. Yeah, about what everyone was. In a meeting.
What do you mean? Oh, no, that's not the most recent at all, dude.
Oh, that's not the most recent one. I missed out. 1 second.
Oh, there's
Discord
quality in there. Also, I think they sent that in Howdy, not.
Let me just.
Yeah, that was in Howdy.
Oh, that was in Howdy. Oh, then I'm.
Yeah. You want to go in Howdy?
Just check that real quick. We can do other ones, but check that one. Oh no, it was definitely in DI memes. It was definitely in DI memes because I was making fun of it. I am sure. Yes, because it's the most recent I've. Yeah, no, this is it. She added us for it. I want to show this off.
She added us?
Because it was very, for us people in D3. This summarizes a lot of things very well, and this needs to be recognized.
I swear I'm not that.
You swear you're not a bot?
Okay?
Nah.
I swear I'm not. No, I'm a bot.
All right.
I'm not that toxic though. All right.
All right, go ahead and copy and send this to you.
I don't see it in here. Read.
You're a bot. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I don't understand.
Hopefully, I gotta admit. Texas over Oklahoma. I don't know about that, Cap.
Look,
I don't know
I'm
about that
not
one.
That toxic, dude.
Oh, hi. I forgot you should have poked me. Oh, hey, Cell. Sorry, we were looking at other stuff for a second. Couldn't miss chat. If you save, if it isn't taken, PogChamp. Nice, Grim. But you should have poked me. Sorry, Cell. Oklahoma's better. Smile.
Ion
Howdy
literally
and howdy
changed his
too.
name.
Are you sure? Never. Fluffy, I gotta admit.
Introduce
Right.
yourself.
The
That
introduce-
is a good idea to get 5 rep.
Yeah. Am I not the fur boy of 3 anymore?
That's fair.
No, apparently. All the words, hate being not officer. Tough. I only made this bed because Grim gets asked and then we never did it. Oof.
Shepard's right on that one, actually.
Can I show this one, though,
I
Fluffy?
asked Grim to do it, and he never did it, because
Fluffy,
he's
can I
a
show this one?
bot.
Can I show this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I'm not
All
actually
right.
that toxic, guys.
All right. So first of all, what do the staff bring to the meeting? Fluffy, EXE, Toxic, Ninja Hawk, check spelling, Ion, fursuit, Chili,
Yeah.
nice feathered cap, Grim,
Because howdy.
LaCroix, Shepherd, meme scrap,
book.
Absolute. I don't know how to describe that one.
He's like, he just goes all over the place like, we can do this and this and this.
If we do this in this order, then if we connect these 2 dots, this works. And then there's Ravaged. Got us some hot pockets. Thanks, Ravaged. We all need some hot pockets sometimes. So we appreciate the hot pockets, Ravaged. All right.
We do appreciate the hot pockets.
No,
No, he wasn't even talking. No, he wasn't even talking about like hot pockets like the food. When I was talking to him about it, he was just like, "No, I meant like stick your hands in my pockets."
Oh, they're warm. Yeah, no,
I'm
I don't
like,
want those. Give me my hot
no,
pockets.
I don't want that.
You're
I want
worse.
Gimme.
Leave it to Ravaged to ruin the idea.
Right.
But I'm just kidding, Rabbit. We love you. I only made thread because Grim. Yeah, I like it even so. Nice thing to have. I was his 2IC. I'm good 2IC. Yes, you are, Shep. Sorry, do you tell me
Warm.
that I
She
can bro to
was
the
a good
next day?
2IC.
Lol. Sick 12-day offer ban. Tough Aries. Lacroix. Heh. Next. Excuses my head, and I got nothing that forgotten. You two and Asian cries. Oof. Why bring hot pockets when you can hack ramen? Because I want to eat meat.
Bouncy's not here right now.
Shepherd at Shepherd too. Sodium intake, girl.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. I can't do anything. I used to as an
Don't
option.
don't go to LM. I need you. I need you in 3.
Asian, don't worry. There's always a place for you. In
Oh
3.
yeah, I forgot Asian.
Just
Yeah.
got it.
Okay.
Just go into LM. Lol. They're full too. Oof. Wait, really?
Yeah.
How is LM full?
Didn't they had to cut people as well, didn't they? I'm not sure. I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
in
I guess
LM.
the entire staff did get cut, didn't they? Like everybody.
Yeah, every division or every
Yes, they had to
every
cut.
order
Tough.
got cut.
Are you saying I'm salty? I'm saying you eat a lot of salt from your ramen
No,
intake.
she's salty.
I mean that too, I guess, but not my words.
What can
I said cut. What they got us to 13. Oh wow, 13 for all orders. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
Like no
dude.
offense, that's.
What is it? Whew.
I was cut up, but
Okay.
re-entered.
All orders.
you're
Wait,
just very
I thought
salty. Fluffy's right.
I thought AFU
Oof.
had a. I thought AFU had a smaller limit though.
Come on.
Yeah, AFU's 5. Yeah, that's it.
Oof. Only coaching now. Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Snapping by GJ. You right. So there's a 5 AFU limit now. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Mike clutched it. Yeah, they didn't have much staff in
don't-
the first place. They did need it though. Like it just.
I think there needs to be more than 5, considering the mouse amount of games that we need coaches and that kind of thing for. But that's just
we don't
personally.
have many people valuing, like asking to be it though.
Yeah, but at the same time, there should be that upper limit for. Anyway, I don't.
I agree.
Personal opinion aside, those cuts were
Yeah.
made. Yes, I was the 13th mentor. Wow, great Thanos. We need coaches. I agree. Can I be an imp instructor, Fluffy? Scurry creep. That is a very fitting emote name. I think. Lol. Fluffy, you should apply for a Bastion coach.
Look,
bot to bot. I can
We're gonna
ma-
have to have a
You
word
can
here.
mentor. You can mentor. I think you'd be a great mentor, Asian.
Yeah, actually.
Can I
yeah,
get
agree.
snapped? Relatable, but we care for you, so don't.
No.
I was down to help coach people on tank. Yeah, Fluffy Ab stole my casting partner. I did. Moving on. Can I be a silver?
I mean, like, I guess
I
was there,
did.
so he didn't have
Moving
his
on.
casting partner. You know,
Mine was taken away by himself.
by myself. It's okay. Yeah. Stop looking at me like that, ass. I just looked at the camera and I'm like, hey, yo, what are you doing?
Just kidding. Like,
Just getting closer and closer. I can't do that.
it's like you blink. Blink.
Gets closer. Nah, dude, I'm not.
Well,
good at horror
BRB.
movies.
Strike
Like,
them.
that's basically
Strike
what
them.
that is.
Strike. Who are we
Yeah.
striking? Who are we striking?
Oh,
I like this though.
Everyone.
Strike them. Wait, is it me? In which case,
not me,
don't
though.
strike
No, no, no,
them.
not
Don't
me, though.
strike
I'll probably
them.
get closer
Dab.
Points and I can't do that.
Chili.
Yeah, I'll try.
Anyways.
More shade.
Anyways. If we have the
Shade.
emote, man, I gotta do it now. It's just brand.
That's true. Cap. That
Phil
is not how
Foofy.
you spell fluff.
Phil Foofy. Phil
We're gonna
Foofy.
have to
How you
take
doing,
it.
Phil Foofy?
I'm.
How you doing, Foofy?
I do good.
You
Yes.
doing good, Foofy? You doing good,
Fluffy
Foofy?
for toxic.
Fluffy for toxic.
Look, look.
Fluffy, where's
I'm
your
not-
dab? Where's your dab, Fluffy, huh?
I'm
Huh?
not that
Huh?
toxic.
Huh? See, chat, he's not cool enough to dab and get away with it. You have to understand,
not.
some people are
I'm
just
not
born
doing
bots.
Yeah.
All right,
Really
4
so
minutes
sorry.
left. We'll go 4 more minutes and we're gonna have to end it off right at 7.
Now I demand it.
Oh no, wait a minute. Any other questions in chat? We can answer them here, get some answers for you.
Okay,
We do
go
have
ahead.
members of AFU, Lewis Magnus, in here right now if they have questions.
I don't know if we have.
So if we have
AFU.
any DI, we don't have AFU?
got
No, wait, we
we
don't
got
have
VP
AFU.
though.
We have VP, not AFU. My
We got
bad.
VP and no one.
There's not enough AFU to have in
We
here.
got- I think
Lol.
we got. Yeah.
Tough. But yeah, if there's any questions you have, we can answer. We have people in here in DI who are knowledgeable about DI. We also can do some little bit more research for you if you guys have any questions. They did so much. All it means. I processed so many apps back in February. Feels bad, right? Dab on them. Honestly, VP made sense to get cut simply because they didn't have to do the processing anymore. So, when will they fix Reinhardt? Now, here's a little secret. It's an industry secret. Never. Moving on. Are y'all sub? I don't know who that is.
Now sub to Pewds. Not
Pewds.
Peds, but Pewds. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
You give
way
bits?
worse.
Now you dab. Where'd you give bits?
Give
Extra
bits? I didn't see bits.
Oh, he's talking about the. Okay, maybe he's talking about the 2,222 bits. So like,
Oh.
you know, yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. All right, understandable.
I'll dab.
Have a nice
for
day.
bits.
If Flip, you know. Oh, I'm a prophet. Wait, what for? Oh, never. Oh, you said that right before. Got it. In what way is Reinhardt broken? His hitbox for his charge is inaccurate. The hitbox for his hammer goes beyond where it should be for visual effects often. His shield doesn't properly time in with the lag distribution of the game, along with a host of other issues, including chatters being inconsistent in their targeting fields and such other problems. But yeah, that basically answers it. Was there anything interesting for Florida Man? You did miss it. This week, a Florida Man did create a giant, was it alpaca? Yeah, it was a giant alpaca that he put by a road sign to extenuate that it is a 30-mile-per-hour limit of the speed limit so that children can be safer. A very wholesome Florida Man for this week.
You're welcome for the dab, by the way.
Ryan is balanced, lol. I mean, he's fairly balanced, like, overall. He just has some
When
main
will
key
Tor
issues
be
with the
buffed?
actual programming.
Hopefully
Thank you, Florida Man. Very cool.
not.
Nice. When will Tor be buffed? When I roll over in my future grave. Well, the bugs. Yeah, the bugs. Ryan is broken. Oh, he's balanced, but he's broken. And that's a weird place to be in Overwatch, man. Alright, 1 more minute. Facts. Are you hyped for Baptiste? I am very hyped for Baptiste. We covered that story earlier today. If you
He's
were here.
actually. Oh yeah. He's actually a support main.
I am a
so-
support main, so I am monitoring it very closely. Slight plug here. If you are in Overwatch, I am hosting
Shepherd.
in D3 open pugs for people on the PTR server so that we can get some playtesting on the current anti-goat sort of nerfs that went through in this past week. So if you want to come out and hang around with that and maybe have a little fun along the way, come by and see. That's on the D3 calendar. You will have to RSVP to get credit for it simply because we are using the management tool. So please do so. But it's letting me pretend I'm a frog. Oh, and the mortality feel is great. Alright, here's the thing though. You're not a frog, you're a grasshopper, because we already got a frog. Thought of that earlier. Frog boy. Grasshopper boy. Meant to be? Anyways.
Not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down to try new Winston. Alright,
It's
sell out,
Lucio
you know
2.
it. Win Lucio 2. I mean, this one's looks better, so I'll take it. Alright.
A commercial right at the end of the show.
We'll have to do the
We
guys-
have to wait till the end of the commercial to actually do the sellout stuff.
We can thank DI though. Always
We
thank
can,
DI. We can
yeah.
always thank DI.
Well, we have to always thank the eye. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's
Anyways, go ahead and start ending it off here.
obligated
We
now.
are obligated. Not
We're
contractually.
not actually
None of us
obligated.
signed a never signed a contract.
We're actually not obligated.
We are morally obligated as they have helped us out a lot in giving us this platform
yeah,
to talk to you
we wouldn't
guys
have
in
this
entirety.
show.
So, but thank you, as always, big thanks to DI for giving us this platform and the ability to talk to everyone here. We do appreciate you giving us the chance to do this every single week. We do appreciate everyone being around for this. We could not do this show without you. We enjoy it because we get to talk to you and because we get to interact with you. So when you guys are around, it makes it so much better for us.
Yeah,
hope
we
that
can
we're
talk
able
all
to.
the time. we can talk about time even off cam. Like,
Yeah.
we do.
And it means
talk
just
about
as
a lot
little
of the
usually.
articles that don't make it to yeah, basically. But you know, we'll talk about the articles that don't exactly make the cut for the
No
show and
ads.
everything. So it's one of those, like, you know, like,
If you're
we'll
trying
talk about it
to
all
add
the
a link in
time.
chat, you can't right now. It's moderated that way.
Yeah.
That's
but-
what the 3 dots
so-
means.
You know, we're extremely happy with you guys actually coming out because we get to actually talk to somebody about it, other than just each other.
Because
Which
that's
is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, one final bit for everybody. But thank you so much for being
Yeah.
around. We do appreciate you. Anyone who's chatting in chat, thanks very much for chatting with us. We
We can
appreciate
talk
you.
about it
And if you're
afterwards.
just lurking around or listening to the podcast, thanks for listening. We do hope that you
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Beyond just providing entertainment for us, this is really about adding some levity and some appreciation in your day for either new facts or information or simply distracting you from any troubles that might be going on for you. So we hope we were able to do that. How do I change my name on the forums?
Well, I'll handle that later.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
The
but-
Aries, I'll just get with you later.
But as always, once again, thanks you to DI. Thank you for all being around. As always, this will be on YouTube as soon as Riptide can process this. It does take a little while because he does have to edit a bit. He cleans things up for us.
This episode will be up next week.
Oh, we are.
Episode
we're holding
6
it now?
will be up. Episode 6 is going to be up to. Wait, no, it will be up today, won't it?
Yeah,
We don't have a buffer anymore.
We don't have a buffer anymore because I got sick that
yeah.
one week.
So this should be
10 final
that's
bits.
right.
Oh, thanks for the 10 bits, Cap. Appreciate it, dude. Only Super Division. F.
That's actually
Rip.
10 final
But
bits.
actually, technically, the MDR is broken, so a lot of other people still are supposed to have Super Division. But it's like it's kicking people that
You
aren't actually
ran
getting
this
kids.
one, Eisen. Anyways,
I mean, hey, Pog Cripple, running
Pog
a great
Cripple.
division.
yeah. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. I was just about to say
Um,
something.
But yeah, so you can check out our YouTube below and just check out all
Right.
the other episodes of Info Pit, including the one that's going to be going up today. Maybe
Not
tomorrow.
probably this week.
Sorry,
more.
Riptide, if I'm wrong on that one, dude.
I think it's more around this
love you.
week. Eh.
I think it is. Yeah.
Big thumbs up. But if you missed any articles, that will be, of course, on there. And we're going to talk to them about getting links in there, see if we can do that. Another 15 final bits from DI Aries. Thank you so
Nice,
much,
dude.
DI Aries, dude. But
Yeah.
that will be up there sometimes this week, most likely, unless you're
Final
wrong about that.
bits.
But thank you, everyone, for being around. Big thanks to Riptide, as always, for doing this. And thanks to Oxy for keeping us up on this channel and scheduled. We do appreciate it. But
For sure.
if you want to follow us on our Twitters, it is, if you can relink to your Twitter since you posted it in here earlier.
Already
Yep,
done it.
absolutely. And the Fluffy Bot.
At Absolute NSB and Fluffy the Bots that are.
Another 20 final
can-
bits from Captain
20
Hudson.
final bits.
You can tell
Thank
why
you.
I'm
Yeah.
Fluffy the Bot because it's not that is, it's that are the bot that are my tag.
Man, we're ending great
Yeah.
this week. I like it.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
so thank
Absolute
you guys for
NSB.
coming out and everything.
Or you can
Um,
generally follow us. Our tags. Mine only does that now because it used to be.
Yeah. Also,
FFFP.
remember the Twitter below for DI. Actually, as we said,
Yep.
like, you know, we appreciate everything they do for us, but
Mhm.
also
follow
you
them
know.
up. And right now, if you're in DI,
Final
there is
30
a.
bits.
Thank you so much for the final 30 bits, DI Aries. Thanks you so much, man.
Aries,
All right,
dude.
but if you are in DI right now, help out your
Oh.
division by following those social media platforms that they do have listed in the challenge. It helps out DI a lot, and it could push your division up to be the #1 winner this month. There we go. Could say that.
Yep.
But one final plug: my stream goes Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Right now, usually from somewhere between 7 and 11 p.m. every single.
1000 bits if you believe
Nice.
but final.
Thanks,
Are
bud.
you okay?
I think you're saying if these like the final. These are. I'm ending exactly on 1,000. All right. Thank you so much, man, for those bits. But every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I am up on my own channel, usually around from 7 to 11 p.m. at twitch.tv/absoluteNSB if you want to come swing by for either talking to me, asking me questions, or anything else. Or if you have some sort of suggestion for an article or funny story, please send it to me. So Fluffy doesn't always have to see the funny story ones because I want those to be
Yeah.
special.
The
But
funny
send it to
story
me
ones I
either
actually
on
don't-
DI,
I'm not allowed to look
on
at before stream.
Discord, or in even Battle.net. Sometimes I can get friend requests and things, and I'll accept them if I don't know who you are usually, because I'm not exactly, if it's someone who knows me, they got my name from somewhere irrelevant. So, but thank you guys so much for coming out one last time. Big thanks to you, DI, but as always, biggest thanks to you guys for being around and letting us do this. So, I'd say one last 100 bits from DI Aries. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna end it off before
I
you go
win,
bankrupt in
kept
bits.
back down.
Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be it
You
this
should.
year. So until next time, bye.
ya.
Take me to Neverland.